glad you did. Now start reclaiming your time and your mental well-being by saying no more. No more. Say it loudly and proudly. In other words, fuck you. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Target acquired.
Eagle 1, first strike. You have permission to engage the target.
Warning: the following video contains explicit language which may be offensive to some viewers or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only.
Welcome everybody. Here we are. I've been asked to check Google News, so let's just check Google News. Not really sure. I got a lot of different news here. 12 minutes ago, Trump ousted the National Science Board members. Okay with that. Expect the unexpected for Trump's first White House Correspondents' Dinner. Trump has called off Witkoff and Kushner's travel to Pakistan. That could indicate a bombing run coming up. You're going to have to be more specific, my man. Help me out. Help me out. I'm going to be, let's just look and see who's here up in the house tonight. So we've got Caleb 1776. Good to see you, sir. Welcome in. We've also got Smoking Spaceman. We've got So Loud from the boondocks of North Carolina. Good to see you in here, sir. Kronos 420 is in the house. Good to see you, my man. Good to see you. We are not explaining the birds and bees. It's okay. You're okay. Toxic Angel is up in the joint. What about it, man? I hadn't seen him here. As a matter of fact, I think this might be the first time that I've seen Toxic Angel actually in the crowd, which is cool. It's very cool. We've got a bunch of really cool people up in the house tonight. Let's see. And of course, we got Douglas Elric, I think is how you say it, which is, yeah, that's cool. And he's the one that was asking about we got a news alert, right? Cleaner 409 is in the house. Good to see you, sir. Good to see you. Yeah, and whoa, Paige is in the house. Apparently, she's going to bed by herself, gentlemen. Don't get your mind in the gutter. The Correspondence Dinner, gotcha. Avoided Hornet is up in the house. Good to see you, sir. All right. Oh, all right. Josh is Douglas. All right. I got you. All right. So, what are we going to talk about tonight? We've got a couple of things, guys. In a little bit, we're going to be heading over to Brain Bender Banter Triple B. We're going to go over there, and she's doing a charity stream for one of her coworkers, real life coworkers, whose son was going into the Army, had committed, getting ready to go to boot camp, and one morning they found him unresponsive in his bed. Fentanyl. What happened to my fucking light? That was crazy. Apparently, anyway, they found this kid unresponsive in his bed. Looks like fentanyl was involved. Unknown if he intentionally did something, overdosed, tried something new, or if he was drugged or what. We don't know. You presume that he knows he's going to be drug tested. What the fuck is going on with this light? It's crazy, man. May have to go back to the regular studio lighting. We'll see. I'm just trying something different. I don't know why it's like flipping out on me here. At any rate, you would presume that the kid would know he's going to be drug tested in the, when he's in the Army. We'll see, so, but anyway, we're going to go over there. They're trying to do a little charity run to raise some money. There we go. I know, is God calling in? I'll put him through, guaranteed 100%. All right. That's enough heresy. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about an issue tonight. It is not Wi-Fi lighting. Oh, shots fired during the White House dinner. Democrats are getting desperate. We'll find that. We'll find out. So the shooter was killed. My man. All right. So what we're going to talk about tonight, we're going to have the talk, guys. The talk. And that is, we're talking about deadbeat dads tonight. Men who are not men, who leave their children to wander the world alone. Now, I have personal experience with this because I don't often talk about it in this way. But believe it or not, I never knew my dad. I know, I'm so well adjusted. I got it. You understand, you know that even without a proper father figure, with substitute father figures in your life, you can get by, you can be a success, you can do all the great things in the world. What the fuck is going on here? We may have to go back to the regular studio lighting. I don't know what's going on. All right. So, I have no memories of my father. None. Zero. My understanding from my parents, my mom, is that he hung around for about a year. When my brother was born, my actual brother, he skipped. He's gone. He's out the door. Never another word. Apparently, my grandmother on that side, his mom, my father's mom, for whatever fucking reason, saw when my brother broke his arm and was in the hospital, she was in the crowd, or she was at the hospital at the same time, didn't even say hi to my mom, nothing, ignored my brother and potentially me. I don't remember if I went to the hospital with my brother when he broke his arm, but I might have. I don't remember. It's been a long time. We were like 8 years old. Deadbeat dads. This is something that I have a real problem with, because I don't care how fucking stupid you are. I don't care how irresponsible you are. I don't care how little you care about your own life. As a man, you know that every time you stick your dick in a woman, you have the potential to have a child, whether you want one or not. Not your choice. In reality, a lot of examples, it's God's choice. Hey, Kinetic Kel. You should come on up. I'd love to talk to you. Yeah, I don't have a father. I have a stepfather. Yes, wrap it up, Kinetic Kel says. Andre the Giant retired? I've actually met on Lou Ferrigno. I haven't met Andre the Giant. What's up, TVT? How are you? I've got a picture of me with Lou Ferrigno, actually. It's cool. Anyway, so what is men and women? My week has been awesome. Thank you very much. As men and women, but mostly I'm asking the men out there, what do you think about this? Can you respect another man knowing that he's walked away from his children? Simple question. It's easy. Stepfathers are underrated. Kevin Samuels used to say statistically they get no respect, but for the stepsons, they get mad respect, especially if they are good stepfathers. So I had an opportunity to be a stepfather. I was dating a girl. She's a wonderful woman. She had a little girl. They were Mongolian. I don't, just add some context there. And, I was getting pretty serious about this woman. These lights are freaking me out, man. I may have to cam down and turn the actual studio lights on. I wanted a little bit more intimate setting, more raw. But unfortunately, the camera's all dialed in to have the studio lights on, and the overhead lights are fucked up. So I had an opportunity to be a stepdad. I thought long and hard about it, because what does that actually mean? What does it mean to be a stepdad? Right? An actual one. Not just, banging the mom, but actually taking care of the kid and being an example for that kid and going all the way. You know what I mean? Like being involved in that child's life. What does that really mean? And I had to think about it for about like a week. And there were some things there that I just couldn't get around. You know what I mean? Mentally, I couldn't do it. There was a couple of problems here. First, I would always in the back of my mind know that child was not mine. That was a problem for me. The second problem for me was the father was still out there somewhere. And I didn't want to get into this stepfather dynamic with this father that may or may not have been a crazy lunatic. Like, I don't know anything about this guy. So I bowed out of that relationship. I just decided that, no, this is not for me. Welcome, Angel Berber, to the show. So I have got to fix these fucking lights. Give me 1 sec, guys. I apologize. I can't take it anymore. Just give me 1 sec. Give me 1 sec. There we go. Lights are killing me, bro. All right, so I couldn't do it. Couldn't be a stepdad. I respect people that can be an actual stepdad, show up, glow up, all of that shit. I get it. We're talking about deadbeat dads tonight. We'll get to stepdads here in a few minutes. Right now, we're talking about deadbeat dads. The single biggest cancer, my opinion, eating this society from the inside out. Deadbeat dads. The men who don't step up, they step out, right? They walk the fuck away, right? They go out for a pack of smokes and a gallon of milk, never come back. Don't come back for 18 years, They don't pay their money. It's crazy. The biggest cancer eating society today are deadbeat dads. And modern life is straight up designed to break the good dads before they ever get a chance. In a lot of cases. Since we know that I don't care about your feelings, I only care about the facts, let's start with the raw numbers here, shall we? 46% of child support cases get full payment. Only 46%. That's fucked up. Not some payment full, right? The rest, 54%-ish, partial or nothing. Goose egg, 0. I know people are going to scream poverty. A huge chunk of these non-payers actually have income and have enough income to pay. You just don't want to. They just don't fucking want to. They hide money. They have money that goes into other people's bank accounts that they have access to, but it doesn't show up on any records, right? They get paid in cash. They do gig jobs where they get paid in cash. I actually know a guy that does that. He's a fucking tard. Fatherless homes are the strongest predictor of poverty, crime, teen pregnancy. And we know that, right? We on the right, my audience, the red pill, blue pill, black pill, whatever the fuck, whatever you want to call it, we champion this. We spout this figure out 24/7. The father needs to be in a child's life. A much greater chance of success. We say that. And yet, do we hold fathers accountable when they walk out the fucking door and don't come back? Do we? I like to think so. I don't think we do. My father was never held accountable. My dad, I've never met my dad that I remember. Nobody held my father accountable. This is a personal thing that I can relate to, right? Strongest predictor of poverty, crime, teen pregnancy, and the boys that turn into men that repeat this cycle. Just keep doing it. They just repeat the cycle, man. It just keeps going around and around and around and around again. More fatherless homes, more poverty, more crime, more teen pregnancy. You would think we'd have a vested interest in calling this shit out and fixing it, but a lot of us ignore it. A lot of us ignore it. At this point, we have generations of kids raised by screens. 3 of them. Exhausted single moms. While these dads are out chasing tail, getting a whole new family in some cases. Paige says her dad is the best man. She doesn't know what she would do without him. That's awesome. That's awesome. My kids feel the same way about me. This is why this is why I didn't get a girl pregnant. My entire fucking career being a degenerate, I never got a girl pregnant because I know what makes chicks pregnant. I understand biology and science. My body counts up around 100. Not proud of that. I'm just saying that's what it is. I never got a girl pregnant, not one time. A couple of scares, but not one time. It wasn't until I had been married 5 years, 5 years, till I had my first son. You got to be a special ed motherfucker to walk around getting chicks pregnant and then walking out. I mean, you got to be a real dumb bitch. Bitch ass. I ain't sugarcoat. Again, I don't sugarcoat this shit. You guys understand. You understand what it's about. Me personally, I'm there for my kids. I actually retired early so that I could take care of my kids. Not that my wife isn't fully capable of taking care of the kids, but I have boys, and boys need men in their lives. I was very fortunate to be able to do that. Angel Berber says he is taking care of his dad in his later years, lives with me, always around family, a spoiled old man for all of his sacrifice and loyalty to the family. I'm going to be honest with you, man. It breaks me up a little bit. I'm actually physically tearing up, and I don't normally do that. That's awesome, dude. That's awesome. Sorry. I'm just going to put it out there. Deadbeat dads are scum, full stop. No exceptions. You deadbeat dad, you're fucking scum. You aren't paying your child support, you're scum. You refuse a paternity test to see if that child is yours, you're fucking scum. Full stop. No excuses. None. Zero. There are men in this world who want to be in their children's lives so bad that they sue the mother of the child to force a paternity test so that they can prove that that child is there, so that they can be in that child's life. And you got motherfuckers running around out here who don't give a fuck. Don't give a fuck. Deny the kids are theirs until it can't be denied anymore. And then they don't pay their fucking child support. They don't pay the bills. They don't interact with those children. They don't take care of them. Full stop. Fucking scum. Scum of the earth. Just look around. Look around. Men in the labor force participation has been sliding for decades. And you know why? They don't have a dad. They don't have a dad to show them what hard work means something. They don't have a dad to show them how to be a man. Whine about factory jobs and blue collar jobs that let a single man afford to buy a house. We whine about that shit and, support 4 kids. We whine about it now because we have gig economy apps, student debt, and inflation that eats your paycheck. Why? Why? Why is that? Well, I'll tell you what it is. It's kids growing up poor. It's kids growing up without fathers. It's kids growing up with only a woman in their life, which is a terrible, terrible thing, to be honest with you. Single moms are the worst. I'm sorry. I hate it. I hate to say that out loud, but I have to. You want to talk about toxic masculinity? I can't think of anything more toxic. I'm not sure what you're saying there, anonymous. If you see a 3 to 4 year old child losing grandparents, you see deadbeat and modern family promoters as monsters. I'm not really sure what you're trying to say. If you could clarify that for me, I'd really like that. But ladies and gentlemen, again, deadbeat dads are scum. They're cancer in society. Lowest possible denominator. Full stop. No excuses. You take the ride, you take the prize. As a man, every time you stick that dick in a woman, you could get a child. Unless you're going for something perverse like anal sex or something. You get away with that, but pre-weight loss shirt, huh? It is actually. It's a little big, but I like it. It's a comfortable shirt. What's up, TrippyCast? How are you? My daughter lost grandparents, damage several years later. Give you only a little bit of insight. How much would be? Yeah, I got you. The same people, by the way, that sit there and preach about single moms being the problem with society and how government's becoming daddy and being the welfare are the same people that refuse DNA tests. The same people that have women out there, hoes, 304s, baby mamas, same exact people. Don't man up. Don't do the right thing. It's fucking stupid. And this leads the media to paint the rest of us men as deadbeat dads, as toxic, as losers, as young men. We only wanted sex with no responsibility. The media paints dads already as bumbling idiots. We all see that. You've all watched Family Guy, right? You've all watched The Simpsons. Homer Simpson's a fucking idiot, right? It's either bumbling idiots or abusive villains. We are the villain in the story, especially deadbeat dads. We're subsidizing single motherhood, and men ought to do better. Full stop. We've subsidized single motherhood to the point where it's no longer the exception, it is the rule. It's no longer, we've been so effective at it that there are entire communities now. Entire communities where there are no two-parent homes. Two-parent homes are the exception, not the rule. That's the damage. That's the setup. So let's talk about how men do it right. Because some of us do it right. I feel like I'm doing it as best I can. I don't know if I'm right. I'm doing it the best I can. And again, my personal experience is my dad, I don't even know that my dad went out for cigarettes. I just think he just was like, peace out, I'm out. I'm gone. I had a stepfather who wasn't ready to be a father. I've said this before many times. My stepfather was not ready to be a father. Okay. And he sucked at it. But he stuck with it. I was there when he passed. He was a good man. He did the best he could. It is not pre-recorded guy over on TikTok. And I'm not talking about AOC tonight. I'm sorry. We're talking about deadbeat dads. If you're welcome to join the conversation, but I don't give a shit about AOC. AOC would have a better career as an OnlyFans girl, and I would never normally say that, but that is the truth. All right. Let's talk about doing it right, guys. Let's talk about it. These are the guys who have it hard, rough, right? They're the ones that are doing two jobs so their wife can work part-time or stay home. The ones that coach Little League so that their kid can get a break on maybe some equipment or something. And they're the guys that want to be a part of their lives so much that they go to every soccer practice, even after they pull a swing shift, a 12-hour shift, a midnight shift, what the fuck ever. They're the ones that sit down with their kids when they get a little bit older and they say, son, you're going to break this cycle. You're gonna be that. You're gonna go to college, man. You're gonna go into the military. You're gonna be somebody. You're gonna have it better than I had it. You'll be a man of your word. You will show up. You will protect women and children, not walk out on them. You're going to be a builder. You're going to build a better life. You're not going to tear shit down. You're not going to be the guy that walks away. You're better than me. These dudes aren't celebrated on Facebook or TikTok or whatever the fuck. I don't even know all the damn social medias, you know. I don't even have a TikTok account. You don't see those guys in parades. You ought to. We used to. Don't anymore. They just wake up every fucking day and do the damn thing anyway. Whatever that damn thing is, they do it. I know men like this. I've employed men like this. I still employ men like this. I work with these people all the time. I have one of the guys who works for me as a maintenance guy. Maintenance, and he resets rental units when I need, I need the drywall done or paint or whatever. He's one of them. This guy's got a family. He's Ukrainian. He doesn't really speak English that well. He has to use a translator to communicate with me. He does everything by text. We don't talk. It's kind of cool, actually. He doesn't sit around and try and jaw with me for 3 hours. So he just goes right to fucking work. Goes to work. That dude, about a week ago, he reset this house for me. I went over, looked at it. He missed a couple of things. I sent him a text. Hey man, you missed a few things. Can you take care of it? Yep, take care of it. 6:30 at night, text me. Hey man, I'm done over here. I'm like, hey man, can you stay around for like 20, 30 minutes? I'll be over there. I want to come look at it. He's like, no, man, I'm on my way to my next job. 6:30 at night, he's going to his next job. He's got another job lined up waiting on him. That's a dude. That dude gets it done. I see him in the chat. I see guys chatting it up in the chat, saying the same thing. Caleb says his son's having a tough time sleeping. His night terrors. Talk to you later. Hey man, go take care of your kid, brother. Take care of your kid. That's dad shit. That's the real shit. I see you in the comments. I see you on panels. I talk to you. In a way, you guys are the reason this very show exists. It was because of my son and me getting involved and trying to understand what the modern dating landscape was like and because I hadn't dated in 20 years. So it was because of that I first even went to whatever to understand what was going on with these crazy women, crazy modern dating life, OnlyFans, all that shit. Because I wanted to protect my son. And that started a chain of events that led me right here, right now in front of you. You guys and you girls, you're the counterattack. You're the mechanism that prevents the collapse. Be a good dad. Be a good mom. Don't be a single mom. Men prove every day. It's not hard. Yeah, you guys prove every day that masculinity is not toxic. Just prove that out. Prove it's not toxic, that it's the only thing that actually holds civilization together. Actual masculinity. When you choose your family over your feelings, when you reject the I deserve better lie that you tell yourself, when you model discipline and honor for your sons and daughters, that's the revolution. That's what's up. That's how shit gets done. Where do we go now? Where do we go with this? Effing epic. Did 2 complete central air systems before 5 p.m. on Friday. People have to want it. That's correct. You have to want it to get in there, get that shit done. Don't be a drag on society, man. Be a positive influence on society. Where do we go? Well, first thing is deadbeats. If that's you and you know who you are, fix it today. Call your kids. Pay what you owe. Show up. No more excuses. Young men that are listening, vet hard. Vet your women hard. Look at these. Don't just look at the cute ass and the big tits. You got to look beyond that. I know, Anson. It's hard for you. It's okay. You'll figure it out. With super chat coming in.
Adept of Numismatics donated $10. Super chat. Grid is on his soapbox. A soapbox made by your friends at Tactical Soap from Grondike Soap Company. Try Grid's Musk, our strongest soap that cuts through the feminism funk. So
try Tactical Soap today, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I am on my soapbox. I'm tired of hearing all the excuses from deadbeat fucking dads. So if you are a deadbeat dad, fix it. Do it fucking today. Pay what you owe. Don't be that guy. Show up. It's not hard. Stop with the excuses. You suck. Young men, look past the boobs and cute ass and the hair and the makeup and they smell good and all that shit. Look and see what those women are before you stick your dick in crazy. Do not have, repeat after me, guys, do not have children with chaotic women. Don't do it. Find women that bring you peace and not a piece of ass. Fucking hard is it? Red Pill gets a lot of things wrong, but they're right about a few things. Build your money. Build your money. Get your money right. You don't have to be rich, but build your money. Understand money. Understand how it works. Understand how to keep it in your pocket along with your dick. Keep your dick in your pants, guys. Work out a little bit, you know? Mostly work on your character. Work on your character. Keep your word. Don't stick your dick in crazy. Build your character. I don't understand. It's really hard. And don't buy into this modern bullshit about marriage not being the way, marriage being a trap, marriage being a bad idea, all that bullshit. Stop that shit. Marriage is still the best deal for raising good humans. 100% of the time. There is nothing that works better than marriage to raise good humans. Period. Full stop. End of fucking list. Now, you do have to pick carefully where you stick your dick in. You have to pick right. You have to lead right. Some people don't get that. They don't understand it. They have a weird, fucked up idea of leadership. And I'll probably have to talk about that one night too, because it's not being a fucking jackass ordering your woman around all the damn time. That's not leadership. That's you being a dumbass is what that is. Married men, you teach single men what marriage ought to look like. You can't expect young men to value proper women, to value a relationship if you're always bitching about your wife. If you're bitching about your wife, you're doing something wrong, you need to get some fucking help. My wife is awesome. I don't think anybody's ever heard me say a cross word about my wife. You never will. You out there in the trenches, you have a duty, you have a responsibility to show the young men the way. This is the way. Whining about your marriage, going in with the tripe of, oh, I can't afford to buy this. My wife won't let me have the extra money, whatever. Shut the fuck up and be an example. Be better, dumbasses. Stop whining and start quietly sacrificing if necessary, because it'll be louder than me up here on this podcast. It'll be a better example than me sitting here talking to people. Teach young men to be young men, not boys. Teach them to be unreasonable, unreasonably loyal, unreasonably responsible, unreasonably strong in character and virtue. Like me. Modernity, I use that term a lot. Modernity means today, means modern times. Modernity wants broken, distracted, low-T young men who won't fight back, who are easily controlled by the power of the pussy. Yeah, I said it out loud. You get led around by your dick. Lamb to slaughter. Don't be led around by your dick. Be the man that modernity fears, the one who puts his family first, puts his friends in comfortable reach, but off to the side because family's front and center. Reject the script, right? Reject this narrative of hookup culture and all that other bullshit. Rebuild, gentlemen, with what society, modernity has tried to tear down, that you've allowed damage to happen to because you stick your dick in crazy, because you, for whatever reason, you do not seem to understand that there's a reality here. And the reality is, don't be a deadbeat fucking dad. I talk a lot about the patriarchy. I talk a lot about what we ought be. This is a patriarchy I'm talking about. Not oppression, protection. Not control, competence, accountability. Not hate, but love. Carefully vetted. I don't understand why this is so hard to understand. I don't understand why this is even something that needs to be talked about, but apparently needs to be. And again, if I seem particularly motivated on this, it's because my own dad, my father, was a deadbeat dad. Never met the man. I actually do not know his first name because I haven't heard it in 48 years, 49, whatever, what the fuck ever. Long time. If you have stayed with me and you are still in a chat, shout out to you. Oh, fuck. I just banged the shit out of that mic, didn't I? If you're still here, shout out. You guys are awesome. If you're a dad and you do the right thing and you're still here, drop a hell yeah in the chat. You are the proof that it can be done. You are the antithesis of the deadbeat dad. I'm not really sure if they're ready for me over at Triple B. I probably need to like get out of this mindset a little bit. I have a real special hatred, which I don't normally hate anything, but I have zero tolerance, zero compassion, zero fucks for deadbeat dads. When I find them in the wild, I never let them forget that they're scum, that they owe society a debt they can no longer repay because they fucked up. Welcome, Joseph. How are you? I'm not sure if they're ready for me. Just give me one sec, guys. I'm going to shoot a quick Discord message over. And see if they want me over there. Again, guys, we're going to go over, or I'm going to go over, I'm going to do, and you guys can participate in a fundraiser for Triple B, Chrissy. She does a game, she does a bunch of game shows and that sort of thing, and she's doing a charity stream for one of her actual coworkers in real life. Had a son who had been accepted into the Army, signed up, was getting ready to go to boot camp, and they found him unresponsive. Fentanyl was involved. They don't know if he overdosed. Maybe he got something laced with something, or if he was drugged. They don't know what happened. They honestly don't know. They're assuming that he was slipped something because he knew that he had been accepted by the Army, and he knew he was going to get drug tested within a week. So we're not really sure what's going on with that. Let me just reach out here. I think he said 9 o'clock. Got about 10 minutes. So if anybody would like to come up for a few minutes and talk, give some input, feedback on what I've said, you can give pushback too if you think that I'm wrong about something. I did invite Kel up. I don't know if Kel is still in the audience. I doubt it. She just does flybys these days. But yeah, I really have a thing for deadbeat dads, man. They're just scum. They're just can't even. I have no pity, no feeling. I'm completely emotionless where it comes from or comes to them, because honestly, they suck. So if you'd like to come up, just say, you probably need to hit me on Discord if you have me on Discord, and I'll throw you a link. You enjoyed the guest appearance of Imperius last night. He wasn't actually here. He was on another channel. I was restreaming. Yeah, he's a dumbass, dude. He's just crazy, man. He's just crazy. Apparently, that shots fired at the dinner tonight, at the presser dinner tonight, and we're going to be. I'm sure there are a ton of people covering that. I'm going to go with that. It's just another Democrat doing Democrat shit. That's what I'm going to go with. No response over there. Maybe I'll just move right on into another subject, or maybe I'll just keep going on deadbeat dads, because they need to be just destroyed. You know, it's really offensive too, you know, when you come upon that deadbeat dad that is not paying their share, that they're not taking accountability, responsibility. And so they're putting the burden on the state, they're putting the burden on the mother, and the child goes without not just the father's love, which that is the most important thing, but also go without that money. It makes it hard on the family, makes it hard on everybody. So, you know, it's tough, man. It's tough. And nobody should give those guys any grace. So here's the thing. It's one thing if your child is, I'm going to use the word, stolen from you. If you, let's say, you know, I'm just covering that Geoverse. It's not an excluded middle. It is not a logical contradiction. If you're a deadbeat dad, you're a deadbeat dad. So there are cases, you know, Flow State's a good example of this, where his wife, when he got divorced, tried to take the child, and Flow State beat her in court because she was a meth head, and he gained custody of his children. Win for Flow State. That's honestly, that's actually one of the reasons why I keep kind of, you know, when back in the day when he was pissing me off, or, you know, kind of trying to be annoying. That's one of the reasons why I kind of gave him a few more shots than I would have normal people, because he absolutely. So I am a father myself. Yeah, absolutely. Are you a father by yourself, or are there cases where adultery or paternity not apparent? Geoverse, you can argue whatever you want. That doesn't change the fact, if you walk away from a woman and you do not pay your child support, you're a deadbeat dad. I mean, there's no argument against that. Sure, there can be circumstances where the father is excluded by the law or some other device. Certainly, there are women who are pieces of shit as well. But we're not talking about women tonight. We're talking about men who choose to not be a part of their children's lives, men who've refused paternity tests, men who do not step up. There you go. We're not talking about those men, Geoverse. I made that very clear. So there you go. We're not talking about those men. You had to have listened to the whole thing, I guess. Or maybe you just want to be argumentative. Either way, it's fine. No, we're not excluding another 50%. You know that I went over the numbers to begin with. 46%. 46% is the actual factual number. 40. I don't have it written down. Where did I have that? I should have written it down, but I didn't. No, male feminism. Yeah, I mean, if you want to consider deadbeat dads male feminists, sure. I don't, but sure, that's fine. 46% of child support cases get full payment, I think is what it is. And not some, but full, 46%. And the rest, over 50%, get little to none. I'm not Rob. And I'm certainly not a feminist. Wicked Wally says, I don't appreciate men who made my life in court more difficult than it had to be because of their choices. I agree. Extreme, but should it be punished, pardon me, to be a serial deadbeat dad, by the way. Here, reverse fraudulent multi-claiming fathership by hundreds. I'm not really sure I get that, but I'll understand it. First name call on me. Maybe I missed that. Oh, Rob, I got you. That's no big deal, man. Don't worry about it. Yeah, it's not an excluded middle. I mean, look, I get you're trying to argue, but it's not. There's no argument to be made here. There's no claim being made. It's an observation. Autocorrect sucks, man. I hate autocorrect. I hate streaming on my phone. And I hate trying to be in chat. Are these guys? Look, I said I would come over here and or over there and help those guys out, but they are not helping me out. They're not. I don't know if they're ready or whatever. I don't know what's going on over there. It is not even close to that, Geoverse. I don't know how you're getting there. You need to apply logic to this, and you're not. We're not blaming guns. You know, as a man, if you stick your dick in crazy, you have a high chance of getting a chick pregnant. And then when you walk away from that, I would, but I'm supposed to be doing this charity thing. I'm just waiting for them to send me the link. If they don't in a few minutes, I'm going to be like, fuck it, it's done. Showtime is in 8 minutes. All right. Yeah, they're getting ready for me, I guess. Yeah, I understand. I understand it's a language problem here. German broke claiming fathership for 1XX. Oh, I got you. You get paid money to claim children, whether they're yours or not. I got you. It is. So where we go? What's the charity? Brain. Are you familiar with Chrissy Brainbender's Banter? She runs some a kind of a game show channel, and one of her coworkers in real life, their son was getting ready to go to the Army, and they found him unresponsive in bed, and apparently fentanyl was involved. They don't know whether he was dosed or whether he was given something that he didn't know, or whether maybe he was trying something, which seems to be. It seems to be that would be a weird thing to try drugs before you leave for basic knowing you're going to get drug tested. That just seems odd. that a guy would do that. So I'm just waiting to go up for the charity thing. But yeah. No, you have to be accountable for your actions, Geoverse. You can't go sticking your dick in crazy and then walk away and then refuse paternity test and do all of that. That's absolutely fucked up. If it were the case that women were doing that and not allowing you to, and actually I know men who have had to sue to get a paternity test to prove that a child was theirs, and yet, and which I think is which I think is based, honestly. Yeah, it's terrible. I don't know the guy. I'm just helping out because they asked me to. I'm just not getting any communication right now. I don't really know that there's Arno, man, I don't know that there's any way to prevent the abuse of the system in the United States at this point. Certainly we could try, but deadbeat dads are just horrible creatures. And just so you know, Geoverse, I speak from personal experience because I don't know my dad. I never knew my dad. What I remember of what my mom told me was that he left after my brother was born. So I was probably 2 years old when he left, maybe 3, probably 2.5, 3, something like that when he left. And I don't remember him at all. I don't know his name. I mean, I know his last name because I have it, but I don't know his name. I've never met him. I've never talked to him. You know, now I have a stepdad. My stepdad stepped up. I didn't appreciate it at the time. He was really bad. He wasn't not prepared to be a dad, and he did the best he could, but he sucked at it. So, but he did the best he could, and you know, I was there when he passed. So, but yeah, it's you are actually the reverse is true. If you're going to talk about being a feminist, you're being a feminist if you're saying, but what about the women though? We already know women are fucked up. Don't stick your dick in crazy. You have to listen to the whole thing before you leap to conclusions. But you're reaching out. Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate it. I mean, I have her on Discord, but I was contacted by Grumple Stillskin, so I'm just trying to figure it out. He asked me to be a part of it. Well, he did send me a StreamYard link. Let me see if this link works. And we will jump in. That's really fucking bright. Bruh. What's up, guys? How are you? Cool. Of course. Mm-hmm. Hold on. Before you get too far into that, I need to, how do I do this? Oh, I know, like this. And then I'm sorry, I don't have it up on my stream, and my people are like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And I'm like, "Okay, let me."
We're going for mass exposure.
There we go. I got it. Yeah. So I got it on my.
Okay.
We're up on my channel. So
Hey,
cool.
Chrissy, why don't you
Somebody
go
let me know
ahead
if the
and
audio is
talk
good in
about-
the chat. Somebody let me know. All right, cool,
Yeah.
man. Let's go with it now. I'm sorry. I wanted to interrupt you before you got too far into it, so everybody knew what was going on.
Okay.
I got you on my channel too.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
since everybody else is already live, Chrissy, just go ahead and go live, then tell the story on all the channels and do it.
Okay, you got it. Let me go ahead and do this. Grid, it's really good to finally be on a stream with you. I've been looking forward to the day that we actually get to be streaming together.
Cool. Yeah,
So,
you're always so busy. So I didn't,
I
always
work a
around.
lot, right, Brian?
Yes, you really do.
And before we hit anybody hits additional live, Zach, can you do an audio check? It says you're muted on the StreamYard, bud. I'm not sure if you can hear us. I've got at least 3 audio sources going right now in my ears. I can't tell if your stream has audio going. If you're good to go.
I don't know if you can hear my background or not. That might be.
No,
my
we could kind of hear your background. I mean, loud people is loud people. Don't worry about it, Brian.
Yeah.
All right. So
he's not even sitting there.
That's just
Okay.
a portion, little portion. It's gonna get louder.
Okay. Well, let's get serious right now.
I'll mute it though once a lot more.
Okay. Just unmute to speak and then mute. Yeah. You got it. All right. And I'll make you big once we get live. So
I have let me check your settings real quick. You might be able to. We'll try reduce background noise and see if that helps too. Yeah. And I'm gonna turn off. Yeah, I'm messing with your settings right now a little bit. I'm gonna turn your mic up a little bit and see if we can. Oh, it's not taking. Someone else missing with that?
I wasn't.
Nope.
Okay, let's see if that's saved.
only you and Tug have buttons, so Tug's not touching
Oh,
buttons.
I can't edit them now.
All right, we got to go live. We're going to be late.
Hey, we gotta go by.
We got to go live.
Okay, it's Brian. Your settings are looking good. If it's an issue, if anything's wonky, we'll adjust and go forward. Maybe maybe push to talk, but it's your show. We're all here for you. So
just to let everybody know,
if you've got background noise, it's okay.
It's okay, Brian.
They're going to
We're
talk
here to
about it in just a
support you,
minute, but
bud.
basically,
All right, here we go.
It's a big deal. So
and
let's get into it.
3, 2, 1.
I think. Yeah, Natalia, this 19-year-old kid joined was on his way to go into the army, and he passed away. His family found him unresponsive, and fentanyl's involved, and they don't know if he was dosed or whatever, and they just want to, they're kind of help the family out. So if you guys can donate, that'd be great. If you can't, I get it, but probably higher than my mic. I can hear my mic back up. I actually turned it down because it was so loud.
Yeah, after dark hits different. Sun goes down, truth comes out. No small talk, no fake doubt. I don't play where shadows creep. I just move while others sleep. Mind sharp, heart set. I don't chase, I collect. While they talk, I make moves. That's just how I groove. No return ticket, I'm already gone. Train left the station, I'm rolling on. No rewind, no second guess. I move forward, nothing less. After dark, I stand my ground. Different energy, different sound. You can watch, but don't mistake. I don't slow, I don't break. Stay sharp. Stay real. After dark.
It's been a while. I really am glad to see you out there tonight.
Hello, everyone.
Greetings from
Good
South
evening.
Carolina.
Hi.
Hey, everyone. All right. So, tonight, all right, BBB family, tonight's a little bit different. We're here for something bigger than our usual conversations. We've added a few YouTubers that have come to join us and Twitch people to come join us. One of our own is going through something not a parent should ever go through or face. We want to take this time to come together, show support, and raise awareness about something that is affecting so many families right now in the US and I think the world. But tonight, about respect, compassion, and being there for each other. Thank you for being here because I have on panel right now Brian. And Brian
Hello.
he has worked for me. And Brian has recently lost his 19-year-old son to the fentanyl. And we are trying to come together tonight for awareness. We're going to give statistics. We're going to be educated. And we're going to share it out and support. But right now, he's trying to raise money to get a headstone for his son's unmarked grave. So, Brian, why don't you go ahead and tell us your story?
Okay, so as you guys know, she just said I lost my son January 23rd to fentanyl poisoning. He went to the hospital January 19th for I don't know how to say the word. I think it's called rhabdomyolysis. It's a muscle breakdown, and he was in so much pain that he said he really couldn't walk. His foot was hurting. So he spent 3 days in the hospital, trying to regain strength and get the pain out of his leg. And so on the third day, they let him out the hospital. He came home, and he's still saying he was in so much pain. All I remember is that same night we watched the movie, ate dinner, and he went to bed. I remember him saying that he wanted some pain pills or whatever, so he can knock out the pain. I gave him Tylenol. He said it wasn't working. So I guess when his friends he called one of his friends. Friend said I think it's called Percocet. Said he was giving him some Percocet, and it was gonna knock out the pain. So uh, next thing I know, I'm waking up like usual to get up and go give him a kiss. 'Cause I give my boys a kiss every morning before I leave for work. And that morning was one of the most devastating mornings. That I went in his room to tell him to get the phone out of his hand. Please get the phone. First I said his name. Hey, I call him Lil B because he's a junior, Brian Jr. So I say, hey, Lil B, Lil B. I called his name. Finally get closer. He's not moving. Try to take the phone out of his hand. His hand, he was just already stiff. And I just yelled and screamed all the way to the top of my lungs. And called the ambulance, did chest compressions, and come to find out, coroners told me, yeah, he died from fentanyl poisoning. Brian was a great kid. He was
Didn't he
working.
just join the army?
Yes, well, he didn't actually join fully yet. He had got the email because he put one of his emails on my phone. It was on my phone, so he put one of his emails on my phone. So the day after he passed, the recruiter said you were cleared. You're cleared to join the
Oh,
army. And I sent the recruiter a message and said, it's too late. He just passed away.
oh,
Recruiter sent his condolences because he was working with Brian, trying to help him. Because the first two times he didn't pass the test. He didn't pass the written test that they wanted him to take. So third time he passed, and I was overly joyed when he passed. The recruiter was actually just waiting on the background clearance to clear. So that's what that was when he sent me the clearance and said you're cleared. And so yeah, he passed on the third day. Well, actually, the same day he got out the hospital, he passed the same day he got out the hospital. I actually finally, it took me about a month to check my cameras because I got security cameras in his room. And I was looking at the camera to see what he was doing that night. And that same night, all he did was just turn over and got in a position like he was looking at his phone, and he didn't move after that. But yeah, he was cleared to join the army. He was working at Dollar General, um, part time at Dollar General. He was just all around a great kid. He was volunteering for uh, lots of community nonprofit organizations. Like we have one in our neighborhood called the Love Action. He was always helping out, volunteering for them. Anytime anybody needed help, he was always volunteering. He would help his friends out. And I remember like right before he passed, his dad his friend's dad had this really big backyard. He wanted his backyard cleaned, and they just cleaned out so much stuff. I'm talking about throwing old refrigerators, all the debris. They cleared his backyard really, really good. Him and his friend. Yeah, he just always wanted to help out. That's all he was doing. Always just helping. Whenever he wasn't doing anything, he was helping, going to church. Even if I was too tired to go to church, and he'd get off work and say, "Hey, Dad, can I use your car? I want to go. Take my girlfriend to church with me." And I'll be like, "Hey, well, yeah,
Oh.
yeah." And yeah, he was like a really sweet kid. He was quiet, really quiet all the time, and so quiet to where if anybody, well, it was a lot of I didn't like some of the friends that he used to try to hang with, and, because they used to try to use him, and
Mm.
he's quiet. He never lets anything get to him. Like even if he would know that they're using him and still wouldn't say anything. Like, and I would get mad, like really mad and upset about it. Like, man, why you wanna go around somebody that's using you? And he would just be quiet. He won't say anything. Like it didn't bother him, and nothing bothered him at all. And like I said, he was just a really, really sweet kid. He joined the army. Well, he did join. Like I said, he got the clearance today after he passed. And right now, I just want to raise money to give him a headstone. A nice headstone for his final resting place. Came up with all the money for his funeral, and you know, um, for his plot. Did the best I can. But yeah, Brian was a really, really, really sweet kid. If you guys knew him, I'm pretty sure you guys would fall in love. Even people at his job, like when I go up to his job sometimes, and I would just pop in and do a little shopping at Dollar General pickup, and I had the managers telling me, "Oh yeah, he's a really good, really sweet kid," and yeah, I can't stop thinking about him every single day. It's like it's hard. Well,
Right.
get up. I just stay busy now because it's just hard staying in my house. Especially without him.
It's totally understandable.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm just always staying busy now. Like today, we just came from one of my wife's cousins' little kid birthday party, and
Mm.
like I said, today's her birthday was on 420, so now we have family over now, and
Oh.
she's I'm trying to keep her as happy as I can too, because I don't want her breaking down too, because she didn't quit her job. She went on leave, but she has not been able to leave the house. Unlike
Mm.
me, I'm opposite. I have to leave the house because if I just stay here, I would break down. And she's like, if I leave, she feels like she's leaving him if she leaves the house.
Mm.
So
Right.
and
Well, I bet that's how a mom would feel,
yeah, she's
or
always
a parent, just a parent in general. Um.
yeah. Like I said, she's always in the house. She went on leave after
Mhm.
my son passed, and actually, he only went back to work one day because when he went to the hospital. You know, both of us were at the hospital every day. He went to the hospital one time after January 19th.
And tell them to get
And
up off
January
their wall.
23rd, she just
Okay?
hadn't been in work
Don't
at
miss
all.
them.
And
I don't ever ask
I
money,
gave it
beg.
2
You guys
weeks.
could bring me money.
After that second week, because I'll just wake up every morning and come like exactly where I'm sitting right now, and I would just
Give it to
break
me.
down crying,
Give
and
it to Triple B.
I would
over
just talk to him right in the same position that I'm sitting in right now, and I would just be crying, breaking down tears, just talking to my son, even though he's not here, but I know he can hear me.
Everybody, bring them all here.
Oh yeah, it got really, really hard.
Go
Just
get some
every morning, just waking up. Even before the sun comes out, I would just sit right here and just cry. And yeah, it is
So,
hard.
Brian, I would like people on panel to be able to talk to you individually and be able to communicate with you, ask you things. And so, like, we'll take turns, everyone. If anyone has questions or share statistics, I have some statistics.
There's something that happens when I change my talk studio and whatever.
Chrissy, that link.
So, all right,
for the
that should be better. All right, guys, go get all your friends, go get all their money, bring it over here. Go get my enemies, my friends, get your friends, get everybody, bring them over here. We need to get some money together. It's a headstone. It's not that much. We can do it. We can get it done tonight.
Lively at Brian's. So, what link are you talking about?
The link that I put in the private chat for the.
Okay, so we've got.
Do you guys have a donation link that where it all goes to one place?
Yes, and I put that in the back chat, Griff. If you could.
I'm full screen, so I can't get to the back chat.
Here, hey, Grid, I'll put it in your.
Yeah, go to my Discord, would you?
There you go.
There you go. It's in your. You should have it on yours. I just put it in your Twitch chat, so you should have that.
I don't even have that open.
Just trying to make it difficult for him right now.
I feel dirty going over to Twitch. Give me a second. I'll sully myself.
I did send you the link in Discord originally, but there it is. On the silver platter for you, Discord.
I'm sullying myself right now. I'm over there right now. I'm sorry, you know.
Griff,
the sullying continues.
Yes.
It is a YouTuber.
Well, I'm what am I on Twitch? I'm a associate.
No, I
don't know what I am. Associate or
I sent it to you in your. I sent it to you in your Discord.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're good to go.
I got it on Twitch too. I just don't. Twitch is just like I don't know. It's not as.
We're just trying to help a family in need.
We are indeed. Let me get this link here. There we go. And
Caldy, I can't hear you, buddy. Caldy.
Just let this finish up.
Okay, the link is sent out on Chrissy's chat, and
Please, all of you, share the link in back chat with your streams.
Oh, can I?
Is
add
my mic
something?
overpowering on your end?
Yeah.
Brian Jr. was also, he graduated high school. And after he graduated high school, I planned it for him to get his driver's license on his birthday.
Is that better?
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Is that better, guys? Sorry
he
about
went because he passed the written test, of course. So when we set up the appointment for him, I put it off for his birthday, and he was excited about getting his driver's license on his 18th birthday.
Oh.
Yeah, I just wanted to share that one too because I thought that was really cool. I was like, man, you're gonna always remember what day you got your driver's license because you got it on your 18th
Mic
birthday.
Mic check.
Tug.
Is my mic like super loud over here now?
I know, Tug. I can see it. I feel it.
not crazy worse. It's just a little hot, but not bad.
Okay. Yeah, there's something.
Brian,
when I
can you mute
do this,
your mic?
Yes. Sorry.
Thank you.
Yeah, apologize. Sometimes when I turn that down just a hair, for some reason it constantly comes in on the wrong input, and I turn it up to get better sound, and then it's like decimates all.
For some reason, it
echo. Who's got the echo?
decimates all.
Who's echoing? Tracy.
Yeah, I'm getting it off.
Yeah, Tracy.
And Chrissy,
I'm like, my iPad just went on by mistake.
Okay.
And I'm like, oh, shnipies.
That's okay. It's everybody has a rookie day.
Yep. Tracy's new to YouTube, Griff.
Oh, awesome. Cool. YouTube's easy.
It's not easy, but it is worth the work.
I got material. I just have to put it out. But anyhow,
So, Tug,
I'm really
are you
feeling
okay?
really terrible.
No, because I'm thinking about my own 17-year-old son who's, about to take his driver's test in a while.
Let me put you big, and you tell us how you feel.
Don't do the big thing tonight. Don't do
the big thing. Okay. Thank you.
Chrissy, click the link I just put in the private chat.
Click the link in the private chat. Okay, got it.
There's nothing I can say to you, Brian, that's going to make you feel any better. I can't even imagine what you're going through. And trying to imagine it is kind of breaking me. So just know that I feel for you, man. I really do. That's all I can say right now. I'm kind of losing
And I think Brian just needs that support, like those virtual hugs that we're giving him right now.
Yeah, I really appreciate it. And you're right. There's really no words, that can make it, make it right. And like I said, it's just. I think that God wanted it more, and what I come to realize, that we're all only temporary to each other. God only gave my kids, for temporary. He gave me them. I'm their temporary father. Everybody's gonna leave this earth one day. So I'm just coming to realization, after my son passed, that he only gave them to me temporary. And it's sad to say it like that. I know, that.
I don't know. I think that's probably a good way to look at it, honestly. It's better than just being raged at the unfairness of it, I don't know.
Brian, just be aware we've got a $30 coming in from Mila Stoner, who's from the community here. $30. May God make it easy on the family, and a heart.
Aww.
$30. It has begun.
It has begun, Brian.
Thank you. I just received a notification just right now. Just popped up.
Wow.
Thank you.
How do we make that in the corner? Let me see if I can have an on-screen tally that's not like the focus of everything, but at least it's on screen.
Right. Mm-hmm. Grump is really good. That's why he's my producer. Caldy, you were trying to speak earlier.
Yeah, I was going to say, like when you said the Percocet thing, I've lost several friends to that. The fentanyl poisoning, like the love of my life got lost to that, like right during COVID. So like I will never understand what you're going through, but yeah, it's bad. It's a bad thing. It's a very bad thing.
Yeah, you're right. I never really, I've heard of it, people dying from it and stuff like that, but it never hit me. I didn't think it was that big of a deal. And there's a whole community now for just fentanyl awareness, fentanyl poisoning awareness. And there's so many grieving mothers and fathers,
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is an interesting thing because I've seen a lot of people lately
it's really
having,
one of the parents shared to me
children die because of fentanyl poisoning.
Lots of Narcan.
I'll comment on this in a minute.
Fentanyl test strips. She said she had lost her son too, and she actually gave me I told her I just wanted a few just in case, but she gave me 5 big cases of them. And I'm like, I still have them in my truck because I don't really go anywhere or do anything besides go to work and come home and chill with family, but.
Right.
I only need,
Wait, you had Narcan on hand at the time? That's absolutely horrible.
No, bro.
No, not at the time. They've been given to him now.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was messing.
Yeah.
I'll shut up.
Now
I should have been paying more attention. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And as I understand it with fentanyl, it's like the amount that you need to have a fatal dose is it's microscopic.
It's tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be dusted with something, right?
Yeah, I mean, cops, if they just if they even suspect that they've come into contact with the powder in the air, they have to take Narcan,
And it's also
Yeah, you're right. I seen something on Facebook where a cop was just standing there and he just fell to the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just
It's
fell
scary
and
stuff.
knocked out. His partner had to give him Narcan and he woke back up.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I
So
think I
should
saw
we
that,
all
but that
have
was an OD.
Narcan just in case? Like, is
Well,
this something everyone should keep on
Depends where you
them?
live, but
Yes, I believe so. Because for the simple fact, you never know if you might be running down the street and you see somebody passed out, or go to the store or anything. See, women, you guys have purses, so it's easier for you guys to carry it. As men, I think we should keep it in the car, just in case if, like I said, if we're driving down the street, gas station, whatever, pumping gas. That's where I mostly see, where like a lot of homeless people will be at, like gas stations, whatever. So.
That's a good point. I live in St. Louis, and North St. Louis right now is having having an epidemic of fentanyl right now. So yeah, maybe I should have Narcan in the car.
I think it'll save lives for sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Because right now I have like a bunch of fentanyl test strips. I've even heard like after my son passed, one of my brothers-in-law said that he has to test his weed.
Oh God.
And he was like, man, I got to test my weed now because he was like, there's people putting fentanyl in weed. I was like, wow, man, thank God I stopped smoking weed a long time ago. Because, man.
Yeah, they're putting it in everything because it's so cheap and easy to make.
And he told me how he does it too. He said he'll, break a piece off the weed and he's like, and just put it in some water. And then he said if it turns a color, then it has fentanyl in it. And I was like, wow, it's getting that serious. Where
Okay, so this is where
matter of fact, here's another just posted something on Facebook saying that they're putting fentanyl in their vape pens, but I'm not too sure about that.
Yeah, it was about a year ago, I think. Give me my camera just went nuts. Give me a sec.
Gonna try this. There we go. On screen, but not taking up the whole thing. Here we go. On screen.
That works. Good job. I didn't even know that was an option.
I had to set up a whole new thing. But just a quick also, you can, if you've got a healthy savings account or a flexible spending and you get towards the end of the year and you have dollars that you have to spend or you lose them. I'm not sure which one is which. One is one just keeps building. The other one you have to, like, every calendar year, whenever the calendar year or the fiscal year changes over, you have to spend it or you lose it. You can buy medical supplies from certain vendors. You might be able to even on Amazon. That's a great time to stock up on things like Band-Aids. Narcan is a big one. I want to say it's like $40-ish retail for a 2-pack.
That's not too bad.
And some of them come with a little case. You know what? Here, let me verify. I think I've got about a half a dozen.
Yeah, you can literally buy Narcan at Walmart.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just to say, I don't know how it is in other states, but in South Carolina, you can go to the law enforcement division and request them, and they'll give them to you.
Yep.
Wow, I gotta look into that.
Really? This is all good information, guys. Like, do you guys have more information? Because, I mean, you don't realize until you actually go through it, right?
Just on Amazon, around $40. Some coupons, some higher, some a little lower, some around that, some a bunch lower, like $10 lower, with a case, and it's like a pink asterisk is, I guess, the logo for Narcan. Naloxone is also, that's the drug name, not the brand. Narcan is the brand name.
Okay.
Thank you for your donation, whoever just donated. Thank you. I just seen it, got another notification. Thank you very much.
Refresh. We've got from Wally and Millie, $50. The message is God bless.
They're over in my chat.
We're getting there, buddy.
Guys. Thank
like,
you. We've got multiple streams that picked this up.
It's $5. It all adds up. If you have 100 people giving $1 each, that's $100. So, I mean, anything that you can.
We've sent it out to a bunch of the streams that we're affiliated with, and
family in need right now.
Am I muted? I think I must be muted. Yeah.
I've sent this out to a bunch of streams that I'm affiliated with. They're sharing it. It's being shared in probably 30 Discords right now. So hopefully we can help you out.
Greg, you're
I really appreciate
amazing.
it. Thank you.
You're
Thank you.
amazing.
I really appreciate it. Well, my family appreciate it. You know, right now, what I got at his grave site, I went to Walmart and made one of them metallic pictures and just put it down there for right now.
Oh,
Yeah. So hopefully I'll be able to go to one of these monument places now and get him a headstone and put it on there. So me and my family really appreciate it.
Brian, if it's not too, this is your house right now. This is your show. Please let me know if this is too much, if you don't want to talk about it. But my question is, I kind of understood that when somebody is buried and you don't have a headstone, that there would be some kind of like concrete, some kind of marker in some form or fashion. Is that not what
It's
happened?
not a thing here in California.
Well, it is, but it's like I want to say like a little 4-inch little, like a postcard. It's a postcard that they wrap in plastic, but the grass grows over it really fast.
It's like a
It only-
laminated piece
Yeah.
of paper.
Yeah, and then like I said, the grass grows over it really, really quick.
And it gets mowed over with the lawnmowers and everything else. Like it's
Not something that'll last, and not an appropriate way to.
And it's not.
honor
It's
your
not. Yeah,
son.
like I said, it's not concrete. They don't put any concrete down at all. Yeah, well, like
Here
you
in
said,
California,
but probably not
they-
here in California. Yeah, yeah. Because when my first time going to visit him, I was like, "Oh man, where is it? Where?" I thought they said they were gonna put, like a little placard down here so we can find him. And I go look at it, and it's like a little postcard there, and I'm like, "Oh man."
So, ladies and gentlemen,
Sadly,
earlier tonight we were
what some of
talking
the
about
movie
deadbeat
star
dads and
tour
how
shows, graveyard
we
tours,
could
some movie stars have that little metal plate too.
what's the word I'm looking for here?
This isn't metal. This is just
You
a
know,
piece of paper laminated and then
that-
like
oh, that's
Yeah.
terrible.
where
literally put
That's even worse.
yeah.
What I don't know if it's some
we were
stakes
looking
or
for men
something,
to
but
show
it's
up.
held on
right?
the grass
This
pretty good
guy's
because it doesn't
been there for
move.
his son. He's done all he can,
Right.
and all he's
Like I said,
asking
it's just
for
like
is a little bit of time, a
postcard
little bit
that's
of money,
laminated. It's stuck in
the headstone over his son's grave.
Yeah, that's not.
If you can help out,
That's not
please do
something
so. If
that's
you
not
can't,
appropriate for a.
No.
if you cannot help
your
out,
child.
I
For
understand.
anybody,
I get
really,
it.
but
I
especially for your child.
generally do not ask for
Thank
money
you
for
for
this channel. I do not beg for money.
helping explain that.
I
Just
would
to kind of
really like to help
spread the
this,
word
these
on
young men
that's
out.
that's
So if
what
you could,
that's what y'all are dealing with right now.
help it out.
So that's what this fundraiser is for, to help get more appropriate marking.
Correct.
Yeah,
Because
thank
the
you.
son is currently in what I consider an unmarked grave.
Barely any indication.
Yeah.
And they take forever to come in too. They
We
take
would all
forever.
want our son's grave marked.
So,
That's just the reality of it, guys. Come on, let's make it
Oh,
happen.
3 more people just donated. Thank you guys for donating. Really appreciate all the
Yay.
donations.
Thank you, people. Thank you.
Thank you guys.
So
Okay,
much.
we've got from Anonymous $10, and the message is with love. And then from Tug, who's right here, $20. My heart goes out to you and your whole family. Oh, you can tell him yourself. You're right here.
You're right here.
I don't need to speak your words for you.
It's totally fine.
Grown ass man.
Thank you, Doug. Appreciate it.
I can't even. Yeah, I don't have a lot of words. Sorry.
Yeah. I mean, truly, I feel this is a parent's worst nightmare.
I don't know what I would do if something happened to my child. I have one, and I know you have. You
3
have
boys.
3 boys. I think I would be lost in life, so I can only imagine what you're feeling right now, Brian.
Oh, I am. I'm trying to. Well,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I came closer to God. We were already becoming closer to God. My son got baptized exactly, I want to say about 3 weeks right before his passing, and he was super excited. I have a video of him, and when the pastor asked him,
Thank
is he
you,
ready
Eddie.
to give his life to God, and he was super excited. He was like, "Yes, absolutely, absolutely." And I still have that video on my phone, but yeah, I was already, like I said, I changed my music up before he passed away. Like I stopped listening to rap music and I was trying to get him to stop listening to rap music because sometimes he's just in that room playing his music so loud. And I'm like, man, what do you listen to? They sound really stupid. Like,
Hey, Grump.
Sounds like a parent to me.
Grump, they're asking you
Yeah.
to drop the dono link in the Twitch chat again.
Yep, already done. The funny thing is, I was in the middle of doing it at the same time as Zach asked, which it's already done. Which it should have. Yeah, there it is. It's a boom.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not really sure how many people are listening to this, but earlier tonight on my show, I started my show talking about deadbeat dads and how dads need to step up. And here's a relatively young man who stepped up, took care of his kid, and had to suffer, man, the greatest loss I think a parent could suffer. So I never ask for money from my chat, from my friends, from the people that know me. If they gift me money, that's great, but I never ask for it. Tonight, I am asking, open those fucking wallets, give me my money, make this happen.
Yeah. Good.
Grid, that was really sweet. I don't ask either. Like I once or twice have tried to help someone, but I felt that this one felt like it tugged at my heartstrings. And especially since I know Brian. I know this guy. He's literally worked with me. Like I know him in real life. And I was like,
let me tell you, she's a great boss. She is. She's
And
a great
we got
boss.
another one came in from Caldy, who's a friend. He is right here also.
Caldy!
For $10.
Thank you, Caldy.
I wish I had more to give, brother.
Hey, every little bit, you being here and supporting Brian, I probably feel means a lot to him. Caldy, just being here and supporting and being a YouTuber, sharing it out, being part of something. Smoking Spaceman, welcome into the space. We love you. Love Smoking Spaceman.
So you said he got baptized 3 weeks before he passed? Right?
Yes.
I mean,
well, that was rebaptized. He got baptized younger, but when he was little. But I wanted him to get rebaptized while he was little, so he can fully understand what baptism is.
Well, that's great. I mean, it helps you know that his soul is safe, right?
Yes, it does. It does. Yeah, it does. Every day is just really hurtful, though. Like I said, every single day, I can't stop thinking about him. No matter what I'm doing, I'm in the shower, I'm thinking about him. I'm, on the toilet, I'm thinking about him. At work, driving my truck, I'm thinking about him. I go to bed thinking about him. It's real hurtful, and like I said, I'm asking God for peace and comfort. There's nothing. And not to say there's another thing. The car that I was gonna give him is just sitting out here now, not being driven. Well, he was already driving it all the time, but I never told him it was his. I told him, it was his mother's car. And when he used to get off work and come home, and then sometime he'll leave again, he's funny because he'll be like, his mom would be like, where you going in my car? He'd be like, well, this is our car. This is our car, Mom. He's like, I put all the gas in here, and this is our car.
Brian, you've got a from Too Tall Rob on Chrissy's YouTube. I'm so sorry for your loss, Brian, and I will be making arrangements through Chris and sending you $100. So you have it promised. So far, there's $150 on the Give, Send, Go, plus 100 promised that should be coming in at some point in the near future. So you're at 250 total.
Thank you, guys.
We're
really
working to help you, Brian.
Thank you.
Hey, I keep telling these guys I know how to cook. I don't think they realize that I actually cook.
Oh, yeah. She does. Oh, man.
I believe you. I just need evidence.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she can cook. And then I've heard some other stories that I want to try from some other coworkers that I haven't got yet neither, Chrissy. Yeah, and I want to try it. But she, I heard some of her ribs are really, really good, and she smokes them really, really good. And she has her own flavors that she puts in it. And I'm waiting to try some of those ribs, Chrissy.
All right.
Yeah, I might have to drive out there.
So I'm really glad that you reached out to me, Brian, and said, like, hey, can you help bring awareness? Because this is a topic that not just you're affected by. Like, you see how much bigger it is now. There's so many people being affected by it. And until it affects us, we're not aware of how it's affecting everyone until it affects you. And then once it affects you, you're aware and your eyes are opened. I don't want people to have to keep going through their eyes being opened in that way. I want to just make them aware. And I am very grateful for my daughter also in chat. She says that she also carries that in her car. So thank you, Sierra. That medicine.
Narcan.
Like,
Yes, that was that. The Narcan will definitely save some lives. It definitely will.
But she's carrying it in her car, which tells me, yeah, that's my educated baby.
I mean,
I had the.
Dang it! I just dropped it. Give me a sec. All right, guys. While we kind of got this going on, let's share this out. Let's get some movement. Unfortunately, it's not very entertaining. I feel bad, but you know, it is what it is. Give me one sec. Let me get this back up.
No, that shuts the body down.
I'm not sure. I don't know what's in the fentanyl. That I wish I can tell you. I don't know.
As I understand it, it literally just makes your heart stop. It relaxes your muscles so much that even your heart won't keep moving.
And it's
from what I was told too, that it was only supposed to be used by doctors.
Yeah.
The dosing is really, it's really sensitive to the dosing. Like very, very small mistakes kill people.
And it has legit medical uses. That's why it's like they use it in hospitals, but like very, very observant about how much and for what purposes, and metered very precise.
And they measure, and they're constantly monitoring you when they give it to you. Like,
you're under supervision.
Well, even in hospitals, they have problems because they don't know what your tolerance is, right? And so they just have to keep increasing it in small amounts. And because there's so many people who use fentanyl, sometimes whether they know it or not. So it's a really, really dangerous drug because. And there's a guy whose daughter was given a marijuana cigarette. I don't know what state he was in, but like the first time she had ever tried anything.
Man.
And it was laced with fentanyl and it killed her.
My God.
You know, she was like 16, like never done anything like that before. It was just like with her friends and it just, and it killed, like in like literally in like 3 minutes from like it was done. And that guy is, he's basically like, he is on like a one-man crusade against these fentanyl deaths, especially from laced cigarettes, laced pills, because what happens is you have an addict who has built up a tolerance or resistance to it, so they can take so much more. So, but if they give you that same dose, you are dead in seconds.
Really?
Yeah. And that seems to be the crux of the issue, is that you have these addicts that have built up such a tolerance to it, and then they get they, thinking nothing of it because they're idiots, they're drug addicts, they give somebody a cigarette that or whatever laced with what they would use, and then it kills the guy. So
So can you share that person's information with us as well? Because I would like to support that cause. And I'm sure Brian, after what he's went through, having a support group like that would be as good as
Cleaner, do you have that? That's a guy in my chat. Cleaner, do you have that? It's like the save or don't forget Alyssa or something. I forget the girl's name, but it's he's all over Facebook and other social TikTok and all the other social medias.
Quick interruption, Brian. You've got 2 additional from effing Epic. $20 coming in. Stay strong is the message.
Yeah,
and then
thank you, effing Epic.
From it says from my heart, $20 from Tracy is the message.
Cleaner should come up. Like you guys should send Cleaner the link. Let him come up. Like I love Cleaner.
So we're at 190 on the site. That's 290 total. We're at almost $300, folks.
Thank you.
Anything that you can send to help Brian buy a headstone for his son, which is something that nobody should ever have to say.
Correct.
We all appreciate all of it.
Well, according to Cleaner,
Cleaner should come up and talk about this subject. I love Cleaner. He's like very analytical and
to correct my own.
I just received money from Curse Zero to send to the donation. So thank you, Cursed. I will send it for you.
Thank you.
Yep.
And that's another thing about Brian too, Brian Jr. He never did drugs. I mean, he used to smoke weed, but like I said, he was joining the army, and you can't join the army not even with weed, even though weed is legal out here in California. You can't because they make you go. You know, they test you. So
right.
Yeah, that's an all the time thing. Like if you get caught, if you're active duty and get caught on a urinalysis, a PP test, then that's I believe that's a bad conduct discharge off the top of my head. But yeah,
it is a bad conduct.
You get processed out. You get processed out if you get caught on a P test.
I mean, like it just goes to the misinformation out there. A lot of people think that people who are dying of fentanyl are just drug addicts, homeless people on the street dying of fentanyl.
No,
and that's not it at all. Like I think more people are probably dying just from accidental.
Brian didn't do any drugs.
Exactly. Accidental exposure. Or
Prince died from that. Tom Petty.
Yeah. You'd be surprised.
They're taking something that is handed to them by friends that they think is the good thing, and it's totally up to who the person is to whether you survive or don't survive it.
And even the person giving it to them might not even know. Like
they don't know.
Fentanyl is so pervasive right now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure because the friend, I don't allow anybody to come to my house, but I guess I didn't even know the kid came over, but yeah, like I said, I went to bed, and only reason how I know is because after he passed, I looked at his phone, checked the text messages. Even the cops or the sheriffs, they're not investigating the kid or anything, and I thought that that's what they would do by fentanyl. That's all I've been hearing on the news. Like if anybody sells fentanyl or give fentanyl to anybody, then you're supposed to go to jail for it. They charge you for it, but the investigators, they did their investigation, and every time I call them and ask them, hey man, what's going on with the case? Are you guys handling it? And I get to run around. Last time I called the investigator, he said I'm not even on that case anymore, and he gave me somebody else's number.
Dang. What?
That doesn't make sense.
What?
Yeah.
And you'd be surprised of how many people who you consider straight-laced and all this, and they live out in the suburbs, whatever, they're doing it too, and their kids are doing it, and it's a sad thing.
Yeah, nobody's
Very
above
sad.
it.
No one. No one's it doesn't exercise bigotry, if you know what I'm saying. It goes to anybody of every level.
It's an equal opportunity killer.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
It doesn't care.
Mm-hmm.
Brian,
yes.
We got an additional incoming from We Jammin', who's big around the Chrissy BBB community. $20. I am so sorry for your loss. Praying for you and your family.
Thank you. Oh, my
You
baby
doing
came
it?
here to join
Brian
us.
was
Oh, she's
jamming.
cute.
Was
Hello.
jamming
Oh,
his
hi.
Hi, baby.
Say
So
hi.
cute.
Say hi. You're on
Hi.
YouTube.
Yeah, that's you.
You're on TV.
Hey,
You're
sweetie.
on YouTube.
So cute.
Say thank you.
I like your bangs. I mean your braids. They're so cute. The little braids are
I mean, quick
adorable.
style. No, I don't know how to braid, so I just threw it in a quick style earlier.
Are you kidding? It's beautiful.
Hey, you want to go get your brother? Kind of cold out here. You're gonna need a coat. Yeah, wear your coat. And shoes. Yeah. Where your brother? Oh.
Yeah. Gosh,
There's
I'm
the
so
links
sad.
in most of the chats, and it should be clickable in almost every chat that can hear my voice right now.
You're right back, guys. I'm gonna go get him a coat
Yeah,
and shit.
go do what you got to do.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
do what you got to do,
definitely.
Brian. We'll keep fighting for the fight right here.
Mm.
So, Grid, what
Yeah.
do you think about this whole? I think we should probably try to bring awareness to like this that is going on in our country that is literally taking out a lot of people. It's sad.
Well, I mean, a lot of this is, unfortunately, a lot of the fentanyl is laced into other things, cigarettes,
Right.
vapes, joints, whatever, so that
Stickers. I heard about people going to clubs and getting stickers and dying of fentanyl. from
Yeah.
stickers.
Wow.
I used to have I have someone who goes, a viewer, who quite often is on my show. I haven't seen her in a little while, but she's a emergency room doctor, a critical care, and does. But she's an anesthesiologist, and so she would be a better person to talk to about it. Unfortunately, I don't think she's in my chat tonight, but she deals with fentanyl all the time, and it's very, very small amounts that it takes to do the job. And so, but again, if you build up a tolerance to it, the problem is that you can't say, well, X amount will kill you, because if you've never tried it before, a very, very small amount will kill you.
It could be either way, right? Like if somebody takes it all the time, then they think, oh, this is just but this
is just normal. This is my normal.
Yeah. And they don't think that they're actually murdering someone when they give someone else that.
Right. And if you do a quick Google search, like teen killed by single fentanyl, anything, you're going to find a father in Ohio has been speaking out on a National Fentanyl Prevention and Awareness Day, raising awareness to prevent other families from experiencing loss of their children in fentanyl poisoning. Fentanyl Fathers Group, a dedicated group of bereaved parents, including fathers like Robert Branner, travel to schools, share their stories to highlight the danger of one pill can kill, the prevalence of fentanyl and counterfeit substances. So not just normal stuff, but counterfeit pills. Somebody thinks they're getting an ibuprofen, and what they get is a hit of fentanyl enough to kill them. Texas.
That's kind of what Brian said, right? Is like,
Yeah,
he
thought he was getting Percocet.
Something for the pain.
That's what
Yeah.
that was Percocet.
Which actually, I mean, that actually becomes, and I'm obviously not blaming Brian at all, but that becomes where you start as in my case, as a father, I'm like, hey, you don't take anything unless I give it to you. You don't take things from your friends. You don't take things from, random ass people. Unless I give it to you or a doctor gives it to you, you don't take anything. And
when I'm, so I have a 15-year-old son, and he doesn't, he doesn't do anything. He doesn't even have social media by choice. He doesn't want to be on social media. And he has I doubt he will ever smoke. He might eventually decide to drink, but I don't drink and I never have. So he's kind of following in my footsteps there, but certainly I have a lot of concern that, and I've done the best I can to bulletproof him against peer pressure. So,
yeah. Brian, we have an additional incoming from Juan Perez, $5. I'm so sorry for the huge loss of Brian Jr. Sending hugs and prayers to you, your family during the super difficult time, with some hearts, and I think that's a hug.
Thank you, Juan. Juan is one of my.
Thank you, Juan.
Thank you, Juan.
So yeah.
I hear a kiddo's voice.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, he's back out here with me.
Oh,
That's what it's about.
you got your jacket. Good kid.
So, Brian, as long as I've known you, you've been a very engaged dad. Like, Brian literally called out sick to work because he's like, I have to take my kids trick-or-treating on Halloween. I was like, how am I going to move these loads? He's like, not even my problem. Like, I have to take my kids trick-or-treating.
I'm sorry, Chrissy. These kids, they'll whine all day if I don't do things for them or do things with them.
Yeah, I imagine Chrissy doesn't whine as much.
I'd imagine there's extra doubt on that. Just
she kept me employed for a while.
Never mind. That's in poor taste.
She kept me employed
I
for a while.
am a very good manager.
Yes, you are. You really are. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Just want to remind everybody watching on all the various platforms. I don't know where we're all being shared right now. Obviously, you're on mine. If you are on mine, give up the money. We need to buy a headstone for this kid. I mean, it's the right thing to do. It's not going to hurt you. It's fine. Just send in the money.
We're just trying to help.
Grid, we've got at least you. I'm live on. So you're on Twitch and.
Yeah,
YouTube.
I don't have Twitch right now. I think I've got one person in Twitch.
Oh, we've got another. We've got an Emmett. I'm live on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, Rumble. Chrissy's live on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, and we've just got an Emmett that may not.
Emmett. I got the theme song. I got
There's Emmett. Emmett.
I've
Do you guys know Emmett?
His walk-on music. Give me a sec. I'll find it.
Do you guys know Emmett? I'm sure Grump wouldn't let him. Okay.
Yeah, Emmett is.
I invited him.
Yeah. To know me. Yeah, he invited me.
Yeah, I got Emmett's walk-on song. You guys want to hear it?
Emmett, welcome. Thank you for coming and helping. This is really a big deal to me because this is somebody I know in real life, and I want to help.
Yep, I share the link on my stream to everybody. If everybody, for the people watching me, if anybody wants to give a dono,
you like to?
Thank you.
Be great. We appreciate. Hopefully, we can help.
I've got Emmett cutting out just a little bit. Was that just on my end or?
Just on your end. I heard him just fine.
I heard it.
Okay, good to go. Okay, so in the back chat again, there's the link to the donation site, and then in the comments on everywhere that's linked to the StreamYard, and then to everywhere that's linked just to me. We've got the link out. We're spamming links, boys and girls, and there it is on the screen.
Oh, look at this comment right here.
Chuck in Tennessee. Good to see you, man. Good to see you.
Yeah. So he lost a brother to it. So I'm glad you can relate. I'm so sorry that, like, I guess, like, you go through life, right? And you hear it. You hear the media. You hear the news. But it doesn't affect you until it actually affects you.
It doesn't until it does.
Right. And it's like, you don't realize the severity of it until someone either close to you, around you, or something is affected by it, or you yourself are affected by it. And I reach out to Brian and his family. Like, he's a really good guy. I could say he's a hard worker. He always was a good dad. Like, literally, he came in and said, I'm going to call in sick Halloween because I have to take my kids trick-or-treating. So you got to figure out who's going to run your loads that night. I was like, okay, I got this. But I just think that helping right now, like, I don't normally do these kind of streams. Like, I try to avoid these kind of streams, but I felt when he called me and he said, hey, I need help. I felt, I know this person in real life. I know this individual. And if I could rally some good YouTubers together to help, maybe together.
Or even some unsavory ones.
Yeah, okay, stop.
Oh, like us.
I just rally some YouTubers together. Maybe all together. Maybe not just me, because I don't think I could do it by myself.
She's even trying to use Twitch for good, which is so weird.
That's
bringing
wild.
all of us together.
You can't use Twitch for good. It's written in the bylaws.
That's what I thought.
It's in the. It's part of TOS.
Bringing all of us together might help. And adding other YouTubers like Grid. I cannot thank you enough for being here. Emmett, thank you so much for joining us. Grump, thank you for all your efforts. Everyone on my panel, Tug, Sick, Tracy, Caldy, Danny, like, you guys like are my Saturday peeps. And having you guys here supporting this means so much to me, you don't even know. So
well, you supported me, so I figure, you know, hey, you know, what's fair is fair, and you know, I give back just as much as I get. You know, I'm one of those
family
people.
here,
I prefer giving out than more or less accepting in. You know, I'm at that age.
Grid, Chuck in Tennessee said, "Can he do a super chat and you pass it on?" Are you willing to do that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Throw it out, Chuck.
Well, if he's gonna do it, and that means minus like 30% for taxes.
Yeah, I would.
So
Chuck, if you could do a
Venmo or a Cash App or a
sending directly to the Give Send Go link would be the most efficient way to actually get the cash.
Give Send Go is fine. It's not pushy or anything.
It's not, and it only it literally takes like 1%.
You can also send it to my Cash App if you need to. I can pass it on that way.
And if you send it via a super chat, so first of all, YouTube takes a percentage, which I think that's about 25-30%, and then
it should
you pay taxes on it on top of that.
Damn.
What is it?
No, I was just agreeing with you. It's just too much. Yeah.
I think it's 30%, right, Grid?
It's up to 30% based on how large it is and how much you make through YouTube and blah blah. Nobody knows.
And then whoever receives it has to
math.
pay income tax on it, like personal earned income tax.
I'm sure if you ask Google,
I
they'll
don't.
tell you.
Well, Grid's really good at taxes.
Well, I'm also in Tennessee. There's no state income tax and
federal. No,
federally,
Texas too.
It's as far as the federal is concerned, the money all goes into my business, and my business pays me, and so the business doesn't have anything left over, so the business has no earnings.
Okay.
Damn.
I run a business for this. You run a business for this. Not, we're good, but
hey, we need to get backstage to talk about this business.
I am a professional. I'm not but I'm not very professional. So,
Brian, are you okay? We've got more donations coming in. What's your total right now, Grump? What's the total right now? That
refreshing it right now. Just a moment. Let's see. Okay, the last one was Juan Perez with $5, 12 minutes ago.
Perfect.
Thank you, Brett. Thank you.
Send the cash coming in. So the total, the goal is 2,500 United States Federal Reserve notes. On the site right now, guaranteed is 215. Plus, we have a promised additional 100, so we're at 315 so far.
Cool.
Thank you.
So we're getting there. So Brian, we're getting there, buddy.
like you were saying before, this hits a lot of people, and it doesn't feel real until it hits you or somebody you know.
Yeah.
And then there's no going back. You can't go back onto that
No.
side once it doesn't affect you until it does, and then it never doesn't.
There's no turning back
again.
Yeah.
Once you go there, you can't come back.
And one of the
Exactly.
statistics that Chrissy put in the back chat here is that according to preliminary CDC data, there's 70,000 drug overdose deaths for the 12 months ending in November 2025, with nearly 70% of those overdose deaths being related to synthetic opioids like fentanyl.
Oh,
So that's a lot. That's a lot of people.
I'm going to drop some more in the back chat for you guys so you could see if you, like you said, Tug, if you want to share, you could share. I did a lot of research after Brian talked to me and telling me like this, and I wanted to bring awareness, but also be very supportive.
Yeah.
And,
Well, I mean, that's
because-
the goal here.
yeah, absolutely. So I wanted to come together as a community, and I have a new respect for Grid for sure, and Emmett stepping up, joining us. Thank you so much. We normally here on Saturdays just kind of have like conversation, and but
It's usually chaos. Don't lie.
it's usually chaos. It is, but that's
and
what
don't
we do.
mention the
I
goat.
can't hear anything.
Brian.
I said he can't hear us anymore.
Brian.
You'll probably have to come out, drop out.
You guys still there? Because I can't hear.
Yeah. Drop out and then.
He can't hear you.
He can't hear you.
Okay, I see a thumbs up. Volume's all the way up.
Out, come back. Go out, come back. Go out, come back. Hold on.
Yeah, it was just on. All I did was walk away.
Okay, I'm gonna text message you. Go out, come back.
I'm gonna see.
Check this out. Here we go.
Refresh. Okay. Thank you.
We've been trying to reach you about your vehicle warranty. If you lied, that's one.
Yeah, I did one too. Really.
Hey. Yes.
Good job, guys. Good job.
Great
Getting
minds.
it through.
Yeah, what can I say?
Oh, is the text? Is this backwards on camera?
No,
No,
you're
it's
good.
fine.
Okay.
Oh,
You're weird, but you're good.
Got him.
Stop fighting with the buttons. Can you hear us now?
yay.
I'm blowing up all of a sudden.
Well, now he's muted.
You're muted, Brian. If you can hear us.
Yeah.
Okay,
right.
we can hear you. Can you hear us?
Yes.
Well, that was fun.
Okay. Yeah, that StreamYard is wonky sometimes. Even changing audio device doesn't help. The only thing you can do is like hit refresh on it, or you got to leave all the way and then come back in. Like even the sound test in some cases will still work, but you can't hear anybody, and it's ridiculous.
Okay.
And they
So just
charge
be
us
aware that
sometimes
if that
well.
happens, that's the fix.
Yeah, thanks for that.
No
I don't know.
problem.
Somebody just held up the card that said refresh, so I did that.
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah, solid
And
work.
then-
Everybody
then-
on panel is
then
so
I did
smart.
one
We're like,
too.
hey, you can't hear us? Here, let's.
This was kind of like my scribble scrabble telling you to come back in.
Yeah, mine's kind of messy too.
No, but yours is better messy than mine. Mine looks like chicken scratchings.
Yeah. So, Caldy, I didn't know.
I got
that
you, Chuck.
lost
I
someone
got
very
you, my
close
man. I
to
got you.
from this as well.
I've lost several people, Chrissy. I don't talk about it much because it's not a fun subject, and I like having fun. But
Yeah. So, are you going to do an after show tonight, Caldy?
it's not. Yeah, but it's.
Okay. Well, let's make it light. Let's make it much better than.
Yeah.
I like the way Chuck said he needs my cash app.
He needs my
That
cash.
was very funny. Very funny, Chuck. I
I think he needs your cash. Only your cash.
right. Always after me, Lucky Charms. I wish they were only after my Lucky Charms.
Oh no, it's Teriak.
I think they just want your
Wait,
cash. To be
Oh, did
honest.
Teriak join us?
I sent him the stuff. I sent out. It was like 35-ish to people, but it was last minute, so blame Grump. It's usually my fault anyway. That
If
we're
Terry
not spending
would
it.
like to join us,
I'm blaming all of the people that are listening to me that have not sent in some freaking money. Send in the money. Hey, Arthur Daya, we were just talking about you. It is not a debate panel. We're raising money for a headstone for a young man who died from fentanyl overdosing. And I was literally just talking about you as someone who understands fentanyl on a level that I probably never will because I don't do drugs, but that's okay.
I don't either. So,
ladies and gentlemen, please open those wallets and give freely and give often because it matters. You matter. You all matter. You're great people. I like you all.
Cursed, I sent it. Cursed, I sent your $5 dono. I did. I sent it.
We're having a little bit of a cash drive tonight. We're trying to raise some money here. So send in some freaking money. Don't send me money, though. There's a link out there somewhere that is.
There we go. Just spammed it again.
We have.
Grid's chat is not linked.
I would like to give money, but not sure how. Okay.
That's how. I just sent out the link, and it should be on under Chrissy's name on all of her platforms, under my name for all of mine.
I got this. That's one of mine. Luke, it should be pinned, or it should be in my description. It should be there. You should be able to
Not
find
to
it.
mention, like tomorrow, whatever.
I'm
you
gonna
have-
take off.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, Brian. I'm so sorry, but brother, I hope it gets better for you. I really do, man. Like this is it's a fucking tragedy. I'm fucking heartbroken for you, man. And yeah, I'll talk.
Brian, we're all, if anything, up here sending virtual hugs.
Thanks, Caldy. He's gone.
I appreciate all
Yeah,
you guys.
yeah. Oh, he dipped?
Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah, he said he was leaving.
Yeah, it's probably really hard for him.
It's a little hard for him, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell, it's a little hard for everybody, probably. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, me and Brian's probably the only two people on panel who's ever actually lost a kid. So, you know, when you lose a kid, it really hits home. I was in 1985. I was what, 20
harder,
years old.
with these holidays and birthdays. And
I was
Danny, why don't you tell us about how you
I was
felt?
trying to, but in
Arthur Dye, we were just
1985
talking about how Narcan is now available over the counter. It's a nasal spray and can be life-saving. We were just talking about that. We're also talking about how the fentanyl testing strips are now legal, and you can purchase those and use them to test suspicious substances that you may come across.
Danny, what were you
Danny,
trying
what
to
was
say?
that
I
you
want
were
to hear
saying
you saying.
about? Yeah, I want to hear what you had
Me
to say.
too.
I was just saying that me and Brian's probably the only two people in chat that ever lost a kid, and that's how it feels. In 1985, while it don't involve drugs or nothing, I had a son. He passed away from the sudden infant death syndrome.
Oh God.
So yeah, he was very young, and I really know how it feels to lose a kid. It hits home. And by the way, Brian, I hate to tell you this. I'm 60 years old now, and I still think about my son that passed away back in 1985.
oh man, sorry to hear that. I was born in 1985.
Oh my God,
Oh
graduated high
God, now I
school.
really feel old. Let me
You
find
baby.
Danny, Brian was disconnected. I think refreshing for just a little bit while you were telling that. Just
Yeah.
FYI.
Gosh.
So
I'm
Emmett,
sorry, Dan.
Yeah, it's rough to go through. I'll tell you that much. And I was young then. My nerves probably couldn't take it now.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Emmett, thank you for joining us. Tell us a little bit about
Yep.
why you showed up tonight and what it is that you're here to support.
Well, I'm here just to support you in general. I don't have like a great story to tell about this. I just show the request by Grumple, and I just your Grumple's been a good friend of my channel, so I just decided to show up, tell the people on my chat if they can help, and just put it out there and showing support. That's it.
Grump, can you make sure to drop Grid and Emmett's links in my chat so that my followers can follow them as well?
Yes.
Thank you.
Also, I just want to mention to anybody who's out there, like right now, people are watching us, and that's cool. But think about this. this is going to be replayed probably sometime. She'll have it out tomorrow or something. And the replay watchers, and my words to replay watchers are, if you see this, you could donate too. You don't have to be on this thing at
doesn't
this
have to be
time.
live.
So if you could open up your heart and stuff, please donate to his fund, because it's a rough time for him, and he could really use the help.
I agree.
Thank you.
So that goes out to the replay watchers.
Grid, do you have some statistics for us or anything? Grump, I'm going to need a minute for my mom. I'll be right back.
Sure, you got it.
Doug, thank you.
Yeah, we got
Grump, I believe someone from my
came
chat
in
you
from
sent
Chuck
don't
and-
know.
Sorry.
Go ahead. Grid.
I was just saying that, ladies and gentlemen, we have another $50 come in from Chuck in Tennessee to my Cash App. I will be sending that over. Grump, give me some way to get that money to you, man.
Sure. Just on the here in the back chat, the same link, private chat. Boom, and it's the DM it. Oh, it's the last DM in Discord. I got you too. And then we have also an additional $10 from Anonymous on the site right now. Emmett sent me, I may be unsavory that they warned you about, but I still wish you the best in these hard times from Section 230. We know Section 230. So on the site right now, you're up to 225 out of the $2,500 total, plus 150 additional that hasn't reached it yet, quite yet. So that's
We're getting there.
375 total.
Thank you guys.
Thank you so much, Section 230.
Yeah, every little bit helps people.
Yeah, really.
And I am almost done. I'm putting together the links for everybody's links. I'm sure most of all of our chat knows each other at this point.
Yeah, this isn't really about us, but yeah.
Yeah, but Chrissy wanted to put it out, so you know what? Hey, yeah, that's a good idea.
She's the host.
Send it all out. But yeah, we are trying to help this gentleman Brian raise money. If you're just joining us, we're trying to help this gentleman raise money to put a gravestone on his son's barely marked grave. That is a phrase that should not have to be actually said out loud, but that's what we're doing, and we're helping him to deal with that, to get an appropriate headstone for his child.
Yeah.
Tracy, did you have anything additional for any thoughts on people that have been impacted by fentanyl or other
other well,
drugs?
I'm telling you, it's scary. It is a scary situation. I personally, I don't know any. To be truthful, I don't. I'm not gonna say I don't know anybody who's never had that stuff. But long story short is I could know somebody, but I don't know. I guess what I'm trying to say in a long way is I don't know anybody who's tried it or has lived through it or has died from it. But I mean, I could feel you as a human being. I'm not a parent. My husband and I are just living with our dog and all that. But when there is a death, I take it personally because my mom died when she was 56 and we found her in the living room, and my first husband died, and my dad died, and I'm an only kid. So it's like, I've been through the mill with death. I've gone to different group counselings and all this, and all this recovery behavior. But I'm telling you something, just deal with yourself one day at a time. If you feel like, like I tell people this, if you want to listen to your favorite song, if you want to scream into your pillow, if you want to go outside in your front lawn and scream like the Home Alone kids spin around, or throw a brick against something, or whatever you got, do it. Because you know what? it's only going to be helpful for you. It's therapeutic, you know. And there could be days like that. And then there's going to be days where you're going to be happy, and you know, and he would want you to be happy. You know, he loved you, and he wanted only but the best for you. And I could say that with General Fott because my parents did. You know, they want the best for me. And you know, you raised him the best you could, and you can't blame yourself or nothing like that. You know, you did everything a father could do for his son. And you know, just do one day at a time. Don't be so hard on yourself. Go have, if you like ice cream, go for your favorite flavor. If you like to have tea at night, you know, I don't know, but you know, or whatever, or talk to your wife about things that you haven't talked about in years, like going out to a party or something. Just things to keep yourself sane and you know, attached to the earth, because you know, the more talking you do, and you know, and the more you let it out, the less you'll feel like it's a burden on you. You know, your heart won't feel so heavy. Because you gotta look out for yourself now. You know.
So I went ahead and I took Chuck's 50. I sent you that, and I doubled it on my end, so you should have 150 there.
There we go, Brian. It shows up. It's showing up. We got 150 from Grid on the site. So now showing is $375 of the $2,500 goal, and that's not counting what I believe is an additional 100 from Too Tall Rob that has not made its way yet. So we're talking a total of $475, not fully actualized yet, but $475 out of your $2,500 goal.
Well, I'm sorry.
I think Kirst was sending
It's going to help out. It's helping. At least it's something.
Listen, I didn't mean to go on forever. You know.
No,
you're fine.
It was all good.
But I just, you know, I just thought, you know, you have to think sort of outside the box a little bit, you know. And I'm great. Yeah. I'm good for that. I mean, I'm an outside the box person, but I mean, seriously. Friend or your, you know, ex lover, friend, whatever, you know, just you know, give yourself some solace.
Wait a minute, that's not appropriate. We're gonna delete that. I'm not sure which channel that message is coming from. It's on my end. Panelverse, that's not appropriate right now. We're doing a fundraiser to help this gentleman Brian buy a headstone for his son. This isn't.
Are you talking about that Canadian idiot?
I don't know who. I don't know. We're gonna delete that.
Sorry.
No, things I can't remember.
He has an axe to grind with me because
Brian's trying to say something. What's up, Brian?
Because she was just telling me, because one of the things I do remember when my son, right before he passed or whatever, it's like a few weeks before he passed, we're on our way to church, and I remember him telling me, he said, Dad, man, I really am proud, man, of the man you are, man. I'm really proud, Dad. He's like, man, I love you so much. And he's like, man, I thank you for everything that you always do for me. And you know what? That really means a lot to me, you know, especially coming from a child, you know, one of your kids. And so I'm really grateful for him and for him letting me know, because, you know, I don't know if some of you guys are fathers or not, but like I said, coming from your kid and you hearing it from your kid, because I don't hear that. I barely hear that from my wife, to be honest. Like, you know, like, you're a good man, and you know, so from him to say that, like,
it goes without saying,
you're a really good father. And he was like, man, Dad, you know, you do a lot for us. We love you. And I was like, man, you know what? That means a lot to me. Just coming from
incredible.
And some kids don't even realize what their parents go through for them. You know, they don't see behind the scenes. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. That's unusual, you know.
Yeah, that's right.
You knew you moved heaven and earth for him.
Well, just from the way you described him, it's clear.
I expect to hear that. Like I said, I expect to hear that from my wife. You know, before my son.
I don't expect to hear that from my wife,
but yeah, I didn't never hear that in front of my wives.
That's funny. So I tell her, you know, pretty much, you know, all the time that I appreciate her and how beautiful she is, and I love her. And
aww.
Well, it's very important to do that for all of your loved ones. You always have to let them know, because you don't know when there's not going to be a tomorrow, you know?
Now
Every day
you
could
tell
be
me-
your last.
If you had told me that sometime in the past, I may still have a wife.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, like when my first husband passed, I didn't know. Like I came home and there he was, laid dead.
We all get too comfortable thinking that, you know, death's not just right there for any of us and anybody that we know. And it's hard.
Yeah, another thing is how we were saying how it doesn't hit us until it hits home, like it hits something close. Because as many billboards I done passed by, said something about fentanyl, and I just went over my head.
Yeah.
And, I'm just
Ryan?
like, my kids will never use fentanyl, and
Not intentionally, but hey, Brian,
No.
you've got more incoming. An anonymous giver. The message is praying 100 additional dollars, and Emmett's nightly allotment is the donator's name for $25. The message is God bless. So on the Give Send Go right now, you're at a 500 with presumably an additional 100. We're at 600 total, ladies and germs. Open up those wallets and help this man give
There's another.
give his son a
another
headstone.
There's another one in the chat from Navy Baby Bree or something.
Yeah, Navy Baby Bree, $5. Sorry, this is the only way we could send a dono. Prayers and love to everyone.
Thank
I'm
you,
sure
Navy
Christy will
Baby
get that
Bree.
to you, Brian.
Thank you, Bree.
Thank you.
Yeah.
There,
Me
I will
looking at
be.
me
I'll have
myself,
to
because he
drop.
was like a twin. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I will have to drop. I will be sharing your donor. It's been on my channel. Much love to you and prayers. All the strength to you. Hope you
Thanks for
find
coming
solace
here.
soon.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Emmett.
I just wanted to.
And just
to
for
show-
everybody,
glad to meet everybody. Yeah.
Nice to meet you too.
oh, are you leaving?
Yeah, he's out.
Yeah, I'm dropped. You were going to say something, so I'm
Okay.
gonna let you say something.
Yeah, I want to say it's nice to meet you, cartoon-headed guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
By
He's-
AI.
David Cooper.
He's got to get back to Panelstein.
Yeah.
wow.
No, I'm
Panelsteinian.
I evacuated Panelstein
Wow.
after the. Well, I can't say what I want to call him, okay? But later we'll see. I'm on the U.S. right now, under protection by the law.
Oh God.
I'll be seeing you guys later. Have a good one.
Thanks for stopping by,
Nice
Emmett.
to meet
I really
you.
appreciate it.
Wow.
As a reminder for anybody who would like to send money to help this gentleman with the expenses of a headstone, if you send it via another way other than the Give Send Go, then whoever receives it has to then there's going to be there's slop involved, mechanical slop. There's going to be whatever that platform takes out, and then whoever receives it is possibly, depending on how it's structured, possibly going to have to pay taxes on it before then sending that on. So there's levels of loss in between. Versus if you can, thank you very much for anything you can send, and if you can do it directly, the best platform is the Give Send Go, and I'll send out that link additionally one more time. And thank you for anything that you can do.
Arthur,
We're trying
you
to
missed out on a great.
I have $5.
Hide that for a second. All right. Arthur, you missed out tonight. I had a great stream. I start to the stream. The first hour is about deadbeat dads. You're going to love it. You're going to enjoy it. You should watch it. I haven't seen you around lately, so I'm glad that you're back. I know that I haven't been streaming just a ton regularly like I normally do, but we're going to get around that. We're going to have a much more. I am going to have a much more stable ish schedule. So we'll be start doing the day shifts again, and we're going to be back on the more or less normal schedule as we go forward. So good to see you out there, Arthur Daya. Yeah, it's a good time.
And yeah, so Anson, you just have a great. Anson's been a great supporter of the show for so long that I can almost know who he is, despite the fact that he changes his name basically. I don't know, every few days, maybe every 2 days. I'm not sure. All right, so I'm going to get them back up here. I just had to mute them down for a second, and we'll get back in there.
You, Juan. That's really sweet. He said, I wish I could give you a ton for real big hugs, Brian. Real hugs, Brian.
Thank you. Thank you. I was actually watching a cop show, so he's right. I was watching a cop show, and there was a cop giving Narcan to one of the guys, and one was not enough at all. He had to use two. Yeah, he had to use 2 of them.
Dang.
As a side effect, also be aware if you have to administer, you want to get a little bit of training on it. It's not just like putting a Band-Aid on. It is usually in the form of a nasal spray. And from what I understand, it is very common that the recipient may projectile vomit. So you want to be aware of that when administering Narcan. You want to go and not just have it and not learn anything about it. This is one of those things that you maybe want to see something from a professional. Just you don't have to necessarily take a class, but just look it up. What are the possible things that happen when administering Narcan? Because you don't. I mean, it would be tragic if that thing when administering Narcan, if you're the one and you can save the day and save a person's life, if that surprises you and gets you outside of your OODA loop so far that you are unable to do the second one and that person needs it, and then
you know that people don't understand.
You end up with a
People other than me don't understand.
It would be very tragic,
right,
for that to be the situation, just because you didn't know that. Oh, be ready for this when doing it.
Yeah, just as a general rule,
you know
if
that
see anybody
other than me, nobody understood what you meant when you said OODA loop, right?
I understood because I know Grump. He's my co-host on Wednesdays.
Sorry.
I knew, Griff.
Yeah, super quickly, the OODA loop is just how you basically function: observe, orient, decide, act, and that's just the constant loop that you're doing. And basically, people go through and like, hey, they've already decided, like in your subconscious, in your lizard brain, you've already decided the actions that you're going to take, whether it's breathing or hey, there's a shadow, there's something there, whatever it is. If you're expecting something and something drastically different happens, that causes your entire loop that your brain operating system functions on to reset, and you can just freeze and stop while your brain's resetting. That's interrupting your opponent's OODA loop is how you get an advantage on that opponent in a fight, in a big situation. It's a big thing.
Yeah.
And you want to do it, but that's just because that's just how it's hacking the brain. That's just how your brain works.
I'm going to have to, I'm going to jump off here in just a minute as well. I normally close down at 11 o'clock, and I'm going to just kind of address my chat. I will leave the links up in my chat, and we'll see what else we can do to help you guys out. Hopefully we've moved the needle a little bit. Could have been we needed probably a little bit more notice, but that's okay. We'll make it work.
Grid, I really appreciate you. By the way, Brian, I think is going to leave this link up for a couple weeks. So we have a couple weeks. We could blast it out on any of the streams that we do going forward. And I don't care if you guys share my story or share my stream. I will not copyright you guys for sharing if you need to like clip or share or whatever. Like all of you that have shown up tonight are welcome. And Grid, it is amazing to actually be on stream with you. Finally.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's
I appreciate you answering, buddy.
With me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's very easy to be on stream with me. All you have to do is ask. I stream a lot, so
my condolences to you and your wife and your whole family and the friends and everything in under sun for you.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate all the love and support you guys are showing. This really helps my family out a lot, and we couldn't be more grateful right now. Because you guys don't know us. You guys just joined all in, and got your chat to help out, and we really, really like from the bottom of our hearts, we really appreciate it. So now we will be able to actually put a headstone there for my son and have something to look at, when we go there now instead of just that little 4x4 postcard that they have down there.
Right. Well, Grid, thank you so much. I appreciate you, buddy.
Yeah, thank you, Grid.
Yeah, no worries. You guys have a great rest of your night.
Nice seeing you, Grid.
Yeah. As always, feel free to stop by the show, hang out. Love to chat about stuff. If you're going to be in the Dallas area in July, by the way, we are looking at doing a debate con is going to be there the last weekend in July, and I am going to do an event just like I did in Nashville at the last debate con, where I will have live debates and a big party and a big social event. It'll be an all-day thing. I start at about 10 in the morning. We end at midnight. It's a great time. And we will we'll have it's going to be awesome. If you happen to be in the Dallas area or you're traveling through in that time frame, feel free to reach out, and we'll see what's going on. Grumple, I know you're going to be there.
Grumple will be there for at least part of it.
You don't have to debate. You can just come and hang out and fellowship with all the people that you hear about and see online, and you may never get to meet again. My last event in Nashville was a major success. It really, moved a lot of needles in a lot of different directions. And we're just trying to figure out how to make this one work, because I paid for everything for the Nashville event. It was expensive. It was a lot. And, I'm not going to do that in Dallas, so we're trying to figure out whether we're going to get like some sponsors or something to help it work out. But it's going to be a really, really excellent event. I know we've got tons of people who will be interested in it, and you guys will all have fun. So in the meantime, as always, be cool and wear the glasses if you need them. And just be awesome.
Thanks, Grid. I appreciate it.
Nice
No worries.
talking with you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys so much. You guys have a great rest of your night, and I hope that you get some more money in there. Everybody, as I said, give freely and give often.
Thanks for stopping by, Grid. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, no worries. See you guys.
Bye. See you.
And there we are. That's right. Wally will be there. Wally is going to be up in the house. Up in the house. Yes, indeed. Arthur Dye, you missed it. We were talking about deadbeat dads earlier, and how they affect society and how everything is working. It was a great first hour of the show. I hope you take the time to watch or listen to it as you're driving around there and wherever you are now, Florida maybe, or Georgia. I don't know, whatever. Wally, guys, Wally has been a really tremendous supporter. He actually came out to the event in Nashville and helped set up. Among other people, we probably had 15 people helping set up, and it was amazing. It was a great time. I had a lot of fun, and Wally's a cool dude for sure. And I met his at that point soon to be bride, who is now his bride, and they're really good people. They're a good couple. They make sense together, and Wally is not a deadbeat dad. You may not know it, you may not remember it because he doesn't talk about it a lot, but he has a young son and that he takes care of, and he's Wally's a beast. Basically, that's what I'm saying. Wally's a beast. So cheers to you, Wally. Cheers to you. We are getting into the closing moments of the show. I'm not really sure where I can go from here. I really appreciate all of the donations that you sent in, Chuck. I helped you out a little bit. I padded it a little bit, so that was great. And it is a good cause. I think the guy getting a headstone for his kid's grave is a worthwhile thing. It's unfortunate that young man passed in the way that he passed. Not really sure what else to say about that. Yeah. If you did miss the first hour of the show, it was, in my opinion, one of the better streams I've done in a while, and certainly one of the most enthusiastic. I
really getting back into enjoying myself when I'm streaming like this, and really kind of, hitting the topics. If you guys would like to hear a specific topic discussed, or a viewpoint mentioned, or maybe you want my opinion on something, feel free to drop me a message in Discord. Type it out so that I get it, and I will, we'll see. We may do an entire episode on whatever it is that you suggest, because, well, I like to talk about stuff, and I'm kind of good at it, actually. It's going to be an interesting rest of the week. Obviously, we've got, as this weekend winds down and we start looking at Monday, we've got a lot to look at, a lot to think about, a lot to do. As always, I will not be streaming on Sunday. I may, if I have time, jump on a stream or somebody else's show just for a few minutes, but I do not tend to stream on Sundays. Sundays are my days. And in the case that I do not, in fact, stream on Monday, ladies and gentlemen, I will be back on Monday. I hope to be able to do the Monday day shift. You guys should stop by, because I think the day shift on Monday, we're going to look at a couple of business cases. We're going to talk about the news. We're going to cover all of the things that have happened, such as the attempted, the shooting at the dinner tonight. We'll talk about where Iran is going to be. We've got a lot of things to cover on Monday. I've kind of been slacking on covering the news the last few days. And if you see any of the drama out there that I somehow managed to get into, although attempting to avoid it at most points, just remember, I don't start this shit, but I'll fucking end it. Yeah, that's how that works. And most of the time, I just want to be cool, be left alone, just hang out, talk some stuff, But, if you come for the king, you better cut him to the quick. You know what I'm saying? All right. Well, got about 15 minutes left. Does anybody have anything that they would like to discuss? Anybody want to come up and hang out for a few minutes? If not, I'll just, we'll just wind down and, see what we got going on out there and on the mean streets of YouTube. Oh, by the way, Gun Prattle will actually start having regular episodes this week. I have been just terribly, terribly distracted for the last little bit and just have not been able to really, really get caught up. But now I am. I've got some video edited. I've got, I got some stuff going on. So we'll do it to it. Look for Gun Prattle on Wednesday. Be released sometime during the day, and it'll be great. It's gonna be a good time. So yeah, it's gonna be awesome. All right. So what do you got going on out here? Yep, Gun Prattle will be there. Gun Prattle is awesome. Gun Prattle is like, I can't even tell you how cool Gun Prattle is. Gun Prattle is just ridiculously awesome, and it's going to be even more awesome because we've got, I'm refining the process of actually making the videos, shooting the videos, shooting the shooting of the videos, and all of that. So it is really cool. It's a lot of fun. So it's a great time. And yeah. Anybody else have anything before I go? Anything you want to talk about? Anything you want answered? You want, you want anything? Because if not, we're going to end the stream and I'm going to go to bed early for a change, which would be great. Because last night I was late. Nothing? All right. Well, we'll give it another minute. Wally, it will be great to see you in Dallas. We're working on it. We got a lot of stuff.
coming about in Dallas. I need some suggestions, ladies and gentlemen. If you can hear me, or you're watching this and later, and you know it hasn't happened. Did I go fishing today? No, I had to go buy batteries for the boat. Both my trolling, one of my so my boat has 4 batteries, 2 trolling motor batteries, an electronics battery, and the starting battery. As of right now, I have 1 battery that works. It looks like that my electronics battery, which isn't as important as other batteries, looks like my electronics battery dead, no good, which honestly, I'm not surprised. The starting battery took a crap, and one of the trolling motor batteries, which in fairness is dated 2019, also took a crap. So I went and bought batteries today, and I've just got to put them in the boat in the morning. I'm going to clean the boat up, run, get make sure the motor is going to start and run before I take it to the lake, because oftentimes I have to run some seafoam or something through the carburetors for the first time of the year. I just don't want to have any problems when I take my kid out. I did go by and get my son. My son is grown, obviously. And so he's 5. Last time I had the last life jacket that we bought him, he was like 3. And so he's grown. His old life vest doesn't fit him. I had to go buy a new one, kind of a new cool life jacket. And, so yeah, we're ready to go tomorrow. That's actually, we're going to go to church in the morning. Probably go to the lake, and then I think my son gets back from his church retreat around 5:30 or 6 o'clock, and then we'll just. And it's not going to be a long fishing trip. My 5-year-old's not going to be out there for 6 hours fishing. We'll go out for like an hour, drive the boat around the lake, and it'll be a lot of fun. So, but as I was saying in Dallas, one of the things that we're having trouble understanding how to make happen and make work is how to pay for it. I don't really want to pay for it out of pocket again. And I spent about 15 grand on the Nashville event out of my own pocket. Everything was free. Nobody paid anything but me, except for the beer. Obviously, those guys spent a ton in beer. I'm trying to figure out what to do in Dallas to help pay for it. I don't actually need to make any money. I just don't want to spend any money. So I'm trying to figure that part out. I'm actually going to talk to Admiral Gibbs, have kind of a meeting this week, and see if we can't get something sorted out. Arno, lead acid battery. So the trolling motor battery is lead acid, and the starting battery is lead acid, but the electronics battery is it LifePo? I think it is LifePo. It's the lead. It's the lithium iron, not the other one. So, yeah. You're in my county in Grid Country. You're in Nashville. I was in Nashville day before yesterday. Arthur Daya. Are you in town for any length of time? I don't often go to Nashville unless I absolutely have to, but I could. Are you and doing it at Vanderbilt, I would assume. Or Tribeca, maybe. I think they have a program up there, but it's probably Vanderbilt. Oh, you leave tomorrow afternoon? Yeah, we will not be able to meet up and hang out because I will be on the lake with my 5-year-old. Sorry. Society of Cardiac Anesthesiologists Conference. Yeah, nice. Everybody's have meetings right now. My wife is in San Diego or San Francisco right now for her 10-year MBA class reunion. And all it is just networking. They're all a bunch of bankers or M&A people or venture capitalists. They're all just out there just shaking hands, handing out cards. That's all they're doing. It does sound fancy. Arthrodaya is highly trained to be highly trained. Well, Arthrodaya, I hope to see you in the chat more often. I know that I've been very irregular since November. I do apologize to all of my fans, listeners, whoever, even the haters, that I have not been on more. But there's a couple of things at play. First, I really don't want to spend more than about 20 hours a week doing this. Right now I do 5 shows a week, 3 hours per show. That's 15 hours. 5 hours to prep is okay. Yeah, it's okay, Arthur. I've been very erratic lately, but I'm getting back on schedule, and it should be good. So, at any rate, ladies and gentlemen, I am calling it. I'm going to end it. You guys are awesome. You've been cool. As always, hit me in the Discord if you have any input on anything that was discussed. If you have topics you want discussed, or you just want to give me a little crap and say that I don't know what I'm talking about, and if you can explain why, I'll listen to you. Yeah. I've been, the Arthrodaya, the getting things ready for probate has it's not been the hell it could be, but it has been the hell that it is, and it's just crazy. And I'm not done yet. I mean, I've just submitted everything. The probate we're not done yet. So. At any rate, guys, I'm going to raid you over to Rob Knorr. I think he's still going. You guys have a great rest of your evening, and we'll see you Monday afternoon, noon Central Standard Time. As always, be cool. Wear the glasses if you need them, and go stand on Rob's lawn. I think he has a nice lawn. I think he has a really nice lawn.